So we're back. For the audience, it's not been too long because I'm 2 videos behind. But for us, it's been almost a month since we played. Actually, I think it's been a month since we played. Because we missed one before, one during, one after. Yeah.
3 weeks?
Yeah. Okay. So a lot of shit happened. I'll go over the general what happened in Act 1 because y'all finished Act 1 last time when we left off. So, Act 1 consisted of the 3 of you are half-elf Nari Oracle Katamaru, our Mull Psionic Warrior Killer, and then our Dre Sorcerer Velrus. All 3 of you guys were slaves in the city of Anui, which is a slave-based economy city. You guys were sent off with a man known as Captain Leon Hemingway and his first mate Swiftfoot, and were sent off where you learned later that you were originally supposed to go to Kian. After going to Kian, or after not making it to Kian, you guys were attacked on the way by pirates, vagabonds, whatever. The captain was taken hostage. The 3 of you and Swiftfoot were left for dead. Swiftfoot went to a local stopping hole nearby called the Blood Drop, while the 3 of you went after the captain to save him. You guys ventured into the cave system, met up with cult members inside of it, and discovered this massive cult called the Heralds of the Gods. At the current time, you thought they were called the Heralds of Change, but later when you discovered other sects, you realized they were called the Heralds of the Gods. Destroyed and toppled their plans, went to the Blood Drop, became renowned at the Blood Drop, and became mercenaries for the Blood Drop, the first mercenaries for the Blood Drop in. Made some friends, made some allies. Didn't make any enemies, though. You just, killed everybody that you made enemies with. You headed off to Graphic, which is where you believe the captain had been taken, to another cult compound. Went there, met the Heralds of Rot, a new plague-based cult. Fought them, killed their herald, the Herald of Rot, and saved the city, became the heroes of Graphic. And with that, you were invited by a mysterious figure called the Blue Cobalt Dragon to go meet with him in Kian. He was originally the man who had hired people to bring you to him, because the 3 of you were supposedly fated to do great in this world. There was a prophecy, and he encouraged you guys to kill the other 2 heralds that were left, the Herald of Excess and the Herald of War. You guys went after, due to the money he was offering, you went after the Herald of Excess first, slaughtered everybody there, burned the whole place to the ground, said fuck it, and bawled. And then you went to the Herald of War, saved some kids, defeated the Herald of War, but he did escape, but you foiled his plans. And then you guys went back to the great city of Kian to relish in your glorious victory, to live out the rest of your days with sweet rolls in hand, being rich beyond belief. And the Blue Cobalt Dragon, who claimed to be Mephalius, the bad guy of the first Fatebroken campaign, revealed himself to really be Toman Kian, the Crimson Emperor of the city of Kian, who had been masquerading as Mephalius to entice random adventurers such as yourselves to help out in cleaning up his mess. He explained to you that the old world was a world that he called home before the Dark Sun. He was part of the group of heroes that had plunged this world into darkness and chaos, who had sent the gods away. And in doing so, he had also followed the gods into the heavens to destroy them. He failed horrifically as him and his party were betrayed. He was cast back to this planet to await the gods' arrival, for them to cull the planet and for him to watch it burn as punishment for his insolence. In revealing this to you guys, he said that he created the heralds of the gods. They were not linked to the gods at all. He created them fully in order to convince the rest of the sorcerer kings and queens of this land to unite against a greater foe, the gods of old. In doing so, he created a horrible monster that became out of hand, and he could not control them anymore, so he needed heroes like yourselves to go and deal with them. He had hired many, many heroes, so many that he named himself the Crimson Emperor off of the blood that he had spilt by sending them off to their deaths, and by collecting their remains and creating his skull, or his throne of bone that he sits on. In doing this, he revealed to you guys that you're the only ones to actually successfully finish this task. He was grateful, and he offered you a place in his kingdom, as he was going to take the city of Kian away from this planet to another planet that he was scouting, to hide away from the gods and to begin anew. But in order to do this, you would also have to sacrifice yourselves along with him and all the people taken, as the new generation would have to live in a world not as brutal as this, but the old generation would continue in the old ways of hate and cruelty and death. You guys denied him and said, fuck you, no, we'll stay here and burn with the world, because that's a lot of shit to take in at one point. In all of this, as you guys went to leave, Lythander, the old god, got involved and explained that he had taken over the cult of the Heralds of the Gods. He had used it, along with other gods, to puppeteer his motives and his ideas. He had begun a sacrificial ritual that involved killing a bunch of heralds and of their people, and culling them in order to bring about a kind of North Star back to your world of Aldeon, so the gods could return to this world. Now you had paved the way for him, and he was on his way. In doing so, he opened up a portal to the Abyss, another plane, and consumed the world in chaos, supposedly, causing demons and devils, other creatures, to fall out throughout the world and attack and begin to prepare the world for the sacrifice that it was going to be, for the reaping that was coming. The three of you were also branded, which meant that, as well as the rest of the city of Kian, which meant that you would become the first sacrifices, in order to satiate the All-Father Lythander in his bloodlust for this world. The entire city of Kian was destroyed, torn to ruins. At the end of you guys felling off the demon/devil invasion in this city, you learned that the entire city had been destroyed. All of the people were killed, except for the three of you, Tomon, a mysterious Moon Knight figure. What did I fucking call him? The Moon Shadow. A mysterious figure named the Moon Shadow. And Swiftfoot and Stuff. But the five-ish, I don't remember exactly, the five-ish kids that you guys had saved were all dead, had succumbed to the sacrifice, and were killed brutally. Stuff and Swiftfoot almost died too, but you guys saved them. It was then revealed to the three of you by this mysterious figure, the Moon Shadow, who seemed to have known more about the way that the world works. We had finished session with him revealing to the three of you that one of you, Katamaru, had been chosen by the gods and was fated to sacrifice the world, help them reap it, and then join them amongst their ranks. And when questioned about this, the Moon Shadow explained that there was no stopping this. This was sealed. It was in fate. It was going to happen regardless of anything you tried to do. Even if you tried to kill Katamaru now, because of the events that had already happened, this was going to happen regardless. He is unkillable until this event happens, until he finishes his fate. You're muted.
Plot armor, holy shit.
Yeah.
Well, if you remember correctly, the Moon Shadow even tried to strike him, and his blade literally, curved around him magically.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, he literally cannot be strucken down. Katamaru can't. Now, that's right. Rules-wise, Katamaru can still go down and can still die, but something happens with the egg when he does die. So, you can still technically die.
You almost had me because I was gonna be like, I want to try.
I was literally same thought. I was like, what if
He
we
can still be
start
stricken
attacking?
down, but then the eclipse
Go
happens.
for it.
That's
No.
when the festival, the reaping, whatever you want to call it, that is when
No.
that happens, is when he dies.
Hey, guys,
Send the
let's
world
skip
into
Act
fucking
2.
oblivion.
So that is the end. That is where we ended, was with that revelation. To kind of get you guys back into the moment, we're gonna let me get to the map. Let me find where the fuck is
Screw you, water boy.
the god hand.
That's fine. You can be jealous.
Really adopting the confidence I see.
I don't know what else to call that, dude. I don't know. It sounds like you're mad that you don't have plot armor. That's all I'm saying. That's all I hear when you tell me that.
That plot armor is I just beat the shit out of him.
Mega Mind meme. No plot armor.
Yeah, for real. Sounds like you're angry, which like I get or whatever, but like I don't. Daddy Lythander will just smite you down where you stand. So I don't know about that.
So
Slot seconds in God.
I'm gonna leave this picture for y'all. So that you guys can kind of like remember the scene, like as demons attacked. You guys quelled off the demons, shut down the portals. The god hand that is there is still physically there. Remember, it has it is not as good as this picture. It has one finger missing. It's the index finger, so it's kind of like this, like risen out of the ground, and it is stationary. It is a solid piece, and on top of it is the shack that y'all were all on when everything happened. And then you guys got off of it, climbed down it very crazily, and you guys are currently in the main city center that used to be the marketplace that has all been destroyed. All the cities, or all the buildings around, have been toppled and destroyed. There's people scattered everywhere, bits and pieces of them. Some are whole, some are not. And then all of you are kind of gathered around this. Toman is on the floor, knees down, crying. And the Moon Shadow just kind of puts a hand on him and says, "It is okay, brother. Death always will follow the old gods. We must continue to lick our wounds and move on past this. We cannot sit here and wallow in self-pity, for what is already done is done. We must push to the future." And to remind y'all, at this point, I almost said Remus, but no, Katamaru
It is him.
walked away. No, because I was talking about you, but I almost called you Remus because I was doing Remus.
One and the same.
Katamaru was walking away. You were like, "Fuck this, fuck everything," and you walked away. So you're kind of alone with your thoughts.
We also still have Swiftfoot stuff.
Yes,
We pulled
yes.
them out of the theater, so they're there.
You guys saved them. They're in shock too. They're kind of like looking around at the carnage, and then they were on the brink of
Oh, I'm
death as
sure.
well. So they were kind of
I'm-
like fucked up.
Well, didn't I heal them?
No, you did, but like
Okay.
they were fucked up by the attack. They were on death's door. You rezzed them kinda like they were on the brink of death, and you kind of brought them back. And so they're fucked up mentally. They're
Oh,
looking
okay,
around
okay.
at this
Yeah,
scene.
yeah,
They
okay.
see
Yeah,
Toman, the
okay.
Crimson Emperor, that's supposed to be this insanely powerful being, on the floor weeping.
Okay,
This
I see what you
insane, massive fucking like knight dude is standing next to him, being like, "Fucking move on, bitch boy." Like,
Honestly, true.
it's a lot.
What a fucking loser. Made a shot for 1,000 years and still failed.
So, we'll get to Remus.
Sorry, Cole.
Or Remus. Fuck. We'll get to Katamaru in a little bit.
It's alright,
What?
it'll take you a bit.
Yeah, it will. What do the two of y'all want to do? Meaning Velrus and Killer.
I'm not even sure. There's so much fucking going on here.
Honestly, I was thinking enough.
Yeah, I know, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot.
I guess just start defending or killing.
Like, there's nothing there to
Like-
kill or defend.
Alright.
Everything's-
Like, the demons are all dead.
done.
You guys quelled that.
Okay, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, the Kians are also dead.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's dead.
Yeah. I guess we fucking leave.
True.
Like,
So
like-
you're just gonna walk off to try to go get Katamaru to like leave.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't
Okay.
want to stick around here. Not after all this shit.
Yeah. Like Swiftfoot kind of speaks up. I'm with Big Guy on this one. This place gives me creepy vibes. And like every place we've kind of been has been creepy vibes, but like this is like really creepy vibes. And like I almost died here. We watched children get slaughtered in front of us. Like this was not a good place by any means. We should probably leave here.
Alright. 2 survivors. Just keep going.
So yeah,
Yeah.
she's gonna just run. Like she is gonna stick on you, more so than she did before, because you are her one protector at this point. You're the one thing that she's like watched that can actually defend against
Fair.
the horrors of this shit. So she's gonna stick on you. Stuff will go. We have things we need to get done now. It's time to move on. And he like walks forward, just kind of is somber. Velrus, as you go to, you're gonna join him. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just kind of join them in silence.
As you like take a step to like follow them, like they walk off. You're like kind of standing there for a little bit. You're like, geez, fuck, this is awful. And then you're like, I'll join them. And you go to take a step. Your head instinctively, without like you moving it, moves around and kind of examines the whole thing. You see a flash of sunlight, and then you're back in control of your own like body and everything. It's like this moment of like, what the fuck? And then you kind of move past, and as you walk, you just hear a low but commanding voice say, "Good. It has been done."
Do I recognize this voice?
I don't think you would recognize this voice. You can assume, but
Fuck.
I don't think you
It doesn't
recognize
sound like
this voice.
Sidar.
You've never heard Sidar. You've never heard the sun god speak.
Got him.
Am I not? I
No.
thought I would have heard him when I got out of the well.
No. Like,
Okay.
literally, he just sees like, unless you physically went up to his castle to meet with him, which there'd be no reason for you to ever be great given that grace. Like,
Yeah.
you would have been given it if you had finished your learnings and then had been taken, like you would have basically been blessed and you would have burned your hand and then you would have met him physically, but you've never met him. So you can assume it's Sidar. Like, I think your character could easily assume like, oh, that's Sidar, or at least hope it's Sidar and be like, I hope that's fucking Sidar, and just move on.
It's Sidar or a god, and I don't know which is which.
Yeah. Well, aren't they the same thing? He's the god of the sun.
Oh,
The
whatever.
voice in my head is at least my god.
Listen, I've seen a real god now. Okay.
Dwarfars.
That's
Just,
hilarious.
yeah, I imagine Velrus with that idea now. Like, it's like, didn't you just say, like, a few days ago, Sidar and the old gods are the same thing? I just fucking saw what a real god does. That's not Sidar. Sidar can't do that shit.
That is very fair.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, so
Star growing a giant hand in the middle of a fucking city.
I haven't seen him do it yet.
so we'll cut over to Katamaru then, because you're kind of walking the desolate ruins of what once was the great city of Kian.
Yeah, is there buildings around me?
Like, they're all ruins. It's all been like
Yeah,
destroyed.
but
Like,
is
there's
there wood and buildings
interior-
around
yeah,
me?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I'm setting it fire.
Yeah, that's fine.
Reasonable.
As
There's
much
a
as
few
I
fires
like,
already. You probably
He's
just
gonna
grab
grow
them
them.
and grow the fires. Like,
Yeah.
as you're walking, just and they begin growing and they become taking over everything.
yeah, I want to burn everything to the ground.
You know, the realization just hit me that he's burning a whole goddamn nation capital now.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's not a nation
I thought we were
capital; it's a
doing that
city.
Oh no, it's
It's
I'm not gonna do
The
that.
place is like it's a literal city-state. So it is the nation is the capital.
Mhm.
So you begin burning it. Eventually, like with you just catching random things on fire, growing things, there's a circle of fire around you. It's not trapping you like you have magic, you can just push it away. But it is like circling around you as you kind of feel the flames and the heat. You go to walk, and there's a figure about 8 foot tall, slender, hooded, that walks, and you see the silhouette of them walk behind the fire. So like the fire's up, they walk behind the fire, and then you kind of blink again, and there's no silhouette. Like it's just kind of like whoop, and then gone.
Hello? Nothing.
Nothing.
God damn it! You tell me to destroy things and then you don't talk to me. Then I destroy things and then they still don't fucking talk to me. Then they give me a necklace and then it's a secret.
You
Alright.
feel the breath of somebody when they whisper in your ear. Like that intimate, like when they get up really close and like they whisper right in your ear and you can feel the breath on you. Obviously when they say this, you turn around to look, there's nobody there. But they say the words, "Follow the necklace."
Yeah, okay. Next time we're not doing the follow the necklace thing in my fucking ear. You can do the dream shit or anything else you did, but we're not breathing down my throat like a ghost. I know that's weird and offensive. And
It's about right.
yes. He's standing in the middle of a fire screaming at the air where nothing's there right
Yeah,
now.
I just want to make
Yeah.
sure we see that your
If you, yeah, a full painted picture, and like this fire is pulsing as he breathes, so the angrier he gets, the more it pulses out and destroys things. It's, I mean, he's having a time. Yeah.
I'm gonna turn to killer. I'm just gonna be like, there's not a invisible man next to him, is there?
Oh, you guys can't see him. He went off in a different direction from y'all.
Oh,
You
so
all
we're not
went
near him
off
at
to
all.
go to the sand skiff. He went off on a different area.
Oh, he just
Oh,
walked.
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I was
Okay.
walking aimlessly. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is true. I didn't know.
Like, my thought was y'all were just gonna go wait at sand skiff and be like, Katamaro will eventually join us.
Yeah. But I didn't think
Let him
that
have his
far at all, right?
tantrum.
Like, you guys would start to see the fire if you guys want to go investigate. But, like, if there's nothing anybody's gonna do, Katamaro will just eventually make his way back.
I'd probably help with the fire, honestly, because I
How long-
was considering doing that anyway.
How long has it been?
What do you mean?
Like, we walked to the sand skip, we're waiting. How long do you think he's been in this?
Probably like a
fire?
minute or two. Like, not too long.
Okay.
Unless
Okay.
Katamaru is just gonna keep wandering aimlessly. Like, I assume he's, like, burning the fire and then he's just leaving now. Like,
I'll give it like 5-10 minutes and then I'll go in.
I mean, he would start to leave, but he's definitely like he is hopping the flames per building.
Yeah.
I mean, he is trying to make this roar out and fucking feed itself and just wipe everything, just everything.
Doing a little.
Yeah, kind of. And I guess is Tomon still crying, and is the big dark Death Knight guy still holding on to the crying what
Like,
was an emperor?
he's standing next to him, just kind of like in a defensive stance, like just kind of standing next to him. Tomon is kind of like done crying, but he's like gathering in everything. He's just like, he almost
Okay.
seems like overwhelmed with emotion. As you kind of walk up there, as you're lighting everything on fire, he will turn, like Tomon will kind of turn to you slowly, and like it looks like he's been crying for a while, red eyes, like the
Right,
tears.
yeah.
And he looks at you and he goes, "How could you be so cruel?"
Well, you call it cruelty. Cruelty. You call it cruelty. I call getting slapped with the fate and getting told you're going to kill everything and everything that you walk with is destruction cruel. So at least, my fair great Tomon, buddy old Bow, at least, when this thing burns to the ground, which it will, I'm going to cinder it. It has one fucking chance to be reborn. Just one. So take solace in that, because that's all I've got. And he flicks flames at the other building that like Toman is staring at, and fucking pulses him out.
He kind of
Starts destroying everything
snickers
else.
a little bit, and he looks at you and he goes, That's a good wording. I'm no longer the Emperor of blood and bone. I'm an Emperor of embers and ash. All that is left of my legacy is this.
Yeah. Me and you, brother. Me and you.
He begins, like, pulling a spell. And if you kind of stay there to watch him, he's just going to channel a spell for a long-ass time, and then he shoots out flames across the sky, so it shoots up and then shoots across the entire place and just blankets the entire thing in, like, fire. And everything catches on fire. Everything begins burning. And so now it's all going to burn. The only thing that doesn't burn is the hand that cannot burn, that does not catch.
Yeah. Yeah, go figure. All right, that's him. That's what he wanted. He's going back to the skiff.
So you start stepping off, and so Moon Shadow will kind of follow you. I'll kind of speak and go,
God.
So what is your plan now?
I should probably say something.
No, you should stay in silence. He doesn't deserve an answer.
Stare at him like he needed.
Yeah.
Plan. Plan. Yeah, I'll give you a rough plan, Moon Guy. The plan is to bring destruction to everything I walk across, because that's what I'm fated to do. If you're talking about what we do next, we're gonna go to the Psy City, power up fucking big guy over there on the skiff, because that was the original plan anyways. We have demons walking around, so might as well do that. As far as that, I don't know. I'm working on it. I'm currently working on it.
So you plan to give in to your destiny?
Well, isn't that what destiny is? Isn't that the whole thing? You said yourself, it doesn't matter what I do or how it goes. It's all gonna be in the end, right?
I've watched many mortals over my long life. Many of them try to defy fate, even though they are told they cannot. I have watched very few decide to embrace it, especially a fate as bleak as yours.
Embracing. Embracing is a word. I wouldn't call it that. You could call it embracing, but as I said, I'm still working on it. Fuck the gods. Let me stand real hard on that hill first and foremost. Okay, fuck them. They did mess with the wrong person. The destiny's still gonna happen because you said so. We'll see. We'll see if their bet is as sure as they think it is. My man, we will all see.
Then know this as you walk your path of embracing your destiny. There's a name that the gods have given to the creature that you will become. It is Al Shaddai Al Shak. I'll put that in chat for you. So there you go.
God. El Shaddai, El Shaddai.
The bringer of death. The great reaper.
Oh, that's so good. Oh, I get called the Reaper? Oh, that's so delicious on many levels. Okay.
Are you actually saying that? Or is that Ryan?
No.
Oh,
That
okay.
was more
I was
me.
like, that's very out of pocket for Kanemaru, but I was like, okay. Like,
You're like, whoa, all right.
well, because not
No,
only
no.
were you like, yes, you were like, yes, the Great Reaper, yeah, that's fucking, yes, Slay
Yeah,
Queen.
work it, Queen! Walks into the next land and fire! Just destroys someone.
Now he's embracing it.
Hey,
Being rich.
You are the great flame
you don't know what
that will cleanse the world of its sins. I pray that you are merciful, Reaper. I pray that for the people of this planet, you will give them a quick, painless death. And I pray that you are prepared for when you finally become this. I will seek you out. When your final transformation is done, and the currents of causality have culled, I will come for you, and I will be the one to drive my sword through your heart. That is a promise.
What's your heart?
Yeah, I know you already did this sword thing and you proved I couldn't be hit or whatever, but I'm not gonna argue with you, man. Fair enough. If this all comes to be and the destruction thing all happens and the causality of certain worlds and the 50 other timelines you guys all talked about, that all smashes in, I welcome it. I welcome your sword.
While you're talking about this, he pushes past you and walks past you and walks towards the sand
Cool.
skiff.
Cool.
Just fucking
Cool.
ignoring you.
Cool guy entrance and leaving. Sweet. Cool. I'm gonna go back to the skip. and
Yeah,
guys
so
just
like you
fucking
follow
ignore me.
after him. You he's not gonna keep this quiet, so you can definitely hear because you're not too far behind him. But he gets up to the sand skiff and sees all of you guys, Killer, Velrus, Stuff, and Swiftfoot, and he turns to the four of you and says, "Those of you," and points a sword towards you guys. "I have warned you time before, and I will warn you again. If you walk the path with this man, it will only lead to your own destruction, to your own death. It is your
What thing in this
choice."
world-
Oh, go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, what thing in this world doesn't lead to your own destruction?
Ooh! God.
Death is inevitable, but what he brings can be changed. He will always become the Great Reaper, but that does not mean he will always reap his crop. If you continue down your path, all it will lead is to blood loss, death, and more destruction like this city. If you are okay with that, and your conscience does not weigh heavy at the end of this road, then you may even be able to join him in this transformation. But if you begin doubting, if you do not wholeheartedly believe in his cause, in his ideas, then it will only lead to your own death, your own destruction. And I don't mean blacklist void. I don't mean that you will just cease to exist. I mean that he will eradicate you across all of time and space. He will make it so that you never existed. He will make your life forfeit. If you ever need or are in need of my help. And he flicks two metal coin pieces. These are not like the metal coins that y'all have seen that are just chunks of metal. This is a minted metal coin, something y'all have never seen. To describe it, it's an old world coin. It's an old galleon coin. and on one side it has the like darker shade to it, like it's almost been like kind of darkened. It has a woman with a dagger and cloaked up, and says it says Lilith, the Shadow, and on the other side it shows a woman in white robes, cloaked down, holding a staff, and says Luna, the moon.
My baby.
Hi.
It's
He
the
gives
goddess
that,
season.
and as you guys catch it and look at it, he disappears. He's gone.
Okay, well, like,
That's cool. I didn't have any questions.
Yeah, he does that. He does that a lot.
I guess I just believe your cause now. I don't know why.
Okay, Batman.
Yeah, it's a lot. I feel a lot like Gordon all the time now, randomly. He just shows up and then he's like, Rachel's gonna die. And then you just turn around and he's fucking gone.
Moon Knight.
Yeah. It's a helicopter. He's back because they got it right.
Alright, any more roleplay y'all want to do before you guys start moving out and exploring?
I do want to talk to Killer, probably at night, alone.
Oh, this is during your exploration, though?
Yeah, it can be.
Okay.
It's just like whatever.
So-
next free time, basically.
We're gonna go
It can't be.
to the world map.
It can.
So,
It
world
doesn't
map's
matter.
changed a little bit. One thing is I've added roads. These aren't
road?
actual physical roads,
Oh,
but
fuck.
these are
Road,
main
baby.
passages that are faster and safer to move along.
Oh, okay.
So you guys can follow them basically for safer road, because that's important.
Yes,
As you
and give you
notice, in
ideas.
Cobalt's Fortune there is none. In Nar there is none. Into Talarb there is none. And into the City of Sun there is none. But there is some around the City of Sun to get to the bordering cities. If you take a look over at Kian, it is full ruins.
Oh,
And there's a massive hand poking
Yay.
and it's renamed the Ruins of
Just too
Kian.
many.
So it is
Yay.
100% fucked.
Yeah.
This leads me into
Not my
the
problem.
new way of hexploration.
oh, yippee.
So,
Look,
we've been
me.
doing hexploration really wrong, extremely wrong. That I finally figured out the rules for it,
Yeah.
and I was like, to be honest, y'all were taking really easy, and we're getting really quick on shit and everything. It was fine. It was easy because the world was not super dangerous. Now the world is extremely dangerous. There's demons all across the land. There are bandits. There are thieves. There are cannibals. There are really bad shit that's around this land. So you guys have to deal with that. So we're gonna run hexploration because I've now deep dived into it, and now we're gonna run it exactly how it is. So the way hexploration works is when you're working in a party like y'all's, you would take the slowest speed of the slowest person. So, all of you, that doesn't matter because you're on a sand skiff. So you take the speed of the sand skiff. So the Cloud Strife has a speed of 30 feet or 50 feet when in good wind. That should be 60 feet. Why is it 50?
What's good wind mean?
Must have. So what that means is when the wind is blowing in the direction, then you got
Okay,
good
shit.
wind. Another option is using magic, which you have wind magic. So 60 feet for every, that's 60 feet in combat. So every 6 seconds it can go 60 feet. So what that equates to is you can move really fucking fast in good wind. What that means is as long as Katamaru is going to give magic to it, and Velrus is going to give magic to it, and Stuff, who knows how to guide the winds and everything, is also going to drive it. And Swiftfoot as well, because she knows. Then y'all get 4 actions per day, because the actions are based on the speed that you can go. So that means you guys have 4 actions like normal, like before. Your actions, you can do individual or group actions. So your individual actions are anything in the exploration section. So if you guys look at like the Fatebroken party and you guys go to exploration, y'all can check your activity and see all your different actions, see what y'all can do. there's a bunch of shit. So if you ever want to do something like that, you can spend one of the actions to do a personal action like that. You guys can also spend the actions to do group actions. Group actions are like moving, or searching, or gathering food, stuff like that that the group needs, or gathering water. But you guys don't need to gather water because Katamaru can just cast with a cantrip and get you guys water. So you don't need water. The way that I've added and homebrewed it a little bit, because it's dangerous, is I've added random encounters to the mix. So every square that y'all move, or every hex that y'all move, you will basically be making a survival check, whoever is piloting. So that means if you move once, one of you pilots, then you move again, another one pilots. But the most you can pilot is 2 actions per day. Then someone else has to pilot, because the idea is then you have to sleep for the other 2 actions. You guys can...
Survival check for each time.
It's a survival check for each tile you move into. Each, move action. The survival check is a level-based DC. So it's just a normal check on normal terrain. If it's difficult terrain, it becomes a hard check. And on super difficult terrain, it becomes a 1 level higher. Let me check. What's the 1 level higher? Very hard. And that's based on y'all's level, of what level you guys are. If you fail the check, the check has these modifiers. So if you critically succeed, then the sand shifts in your favor and you get to move an additional tile. If you have just success, nothing happens. If you fail, you have to make a random encounter roll, which half of the random encounters are nothing. So a lot of times you can roll and have nothing happen. On a critical failure, you are caught off guard and you take a -5 to the random encounter roll. What that means is the random encounter table is on a D20 system. The top 10 are good things, like more good, and the bottom 10 are more bad things. Having a -5 to it means you lose out on the top 5 best things, so you can't get any of that shit. So it makes the roll a lot worse. Plus, if you roll like a 6, now you've got a -5 to it, you get a 1, which is the worst thing you could physically get. That's kind of how it works. Y'all also have a few other actions. So I added a careful move option, which lets you move one. You can move 1 tile, but you spend 2 actions instead of 1. And this gives you a +5 circumstance bonus to the roll. Another thing you might have to do is if you're searching for someone or something when you're exploring, like let's say you guys get a bounty from a side quest, and you guys got to go out into the sand and bounty hunt. You need to search tiles. For 1 action, you can search 1 tile and perform a perception check looking for anything of value in the tile. Or you can spend 2 actions and recon the adjacent tiles, which lets you do a perception check on every single tile surrounding you. You can also, as 1 action, gather food, which is a simple, so means a super easy survival check. And if you pass, you gain food for the party. Like, y'all get enough food for the day. So if you guys are out, you don't have rations, you need to do that. That's not too hard. You just spend an action, you try to look for food. There's also one for water, but I'm not mentioning that. Like, I'm mentioning it, but I'm not going into full detail on that one because Ryan's character, Katamaru, could just give you guys water. That's the explanation for that. I know it's going to be a little confusing because we're gonna run through it, so it's okay. So inside Kian, inside this kind of area that y'all are in Kian, with all the mountains and everything surrounding, you guys are in an oasis. You guys are in safe terrain. There's nothing dangerous here. So going into this, you don't have to roll for anything. You guys don't have to roll at all. You guys can just move, spend your actions, and move. You don't have to make rolls after moving.
Did he get something like that?
Partially. Once you get, as long as you're out of the Sea of Ash and Silt, so on this northern section, once you're like kind of out of it, and then once you kind of get into this circular area in the middle of it, then you're kind of good, and that's all kind of safe terrain. Again, I'll let you guys know, like, okay, now you're in safe terrain. it's mostly around the cities, because the idea is, like, the city's not one tile, the cities are huge, so there are a few tiles. So there's a few tiles around them that y'all are safe on. I'll just let you guys know when you're in safe areas. If you guys follow the roads, you get a +1 item bonus to your survival checks. So it's not a lot, but following the roads helps. Just means that you're a little bit safer, because those are the main passageways. They're not actual roads. They're more like, think of them like hyperlanes in Star Wars sort of thing. Like, they're just areas that people have already charted, that people know very well, so it's less dangerous to go down them. But, like, for example, if y'all wanted to go from the great oasis of Ginray, where you guys are, to the sun-scorched lands, you guys could just go up, go north, and then you'd flip around to the south and be able to go in. The difference is, up there is the Wandering Dunes, which is a very dangerous area because you can get trapped. So the Wandering Dunes would be extremely rough terrain, so they'd be very hard checks, meaning you're most likely going to find random encounters there.
Would that be one tile worth, or is it multiple? It's not on the map type thing.
Every tile in the Wandering Dunes is a extremely
well, like, how many tiles is the Wandering Dunes?
Oh, the Wandering Dunes is the entire northern section above Kian, and the entire like south to southeast section of the City of Sun. So, like, all over here, like it says, the Wandering Dunes, and then it goes over here.
Oh wait, that connects there.
Yes.
Oh, that's weird.
That's the whole world.
I thought it would come up where the Dead Cliffs are.
No.
Okay, that makes sense.
The world's a little bit funky because of magic's fucked with it.
It's a hexagonal object. No, it's not.
It's a hexagonal plane.
Yeah.
Instead of the onion ring the Halo people lived on, we live in a cylinder.
No, you guys live on a hexagonal plane, and there's a few others next to you, and randomly people will roll dice and then they'll place robbers around because you guys are in a massive game of Catan.
Hell yeah.
I'm actually really good at that, so I should get plus ones to everything.
Yeah, you are, but Velris doesn't fucking know what Catan is, so he actually gets a -50 modifier to it.
I actually teleported my mind into the house, so I
Wow, that's crazy.
We swap bodies.
Tell me more about that.
Fucking, like, 12-year-olds playing make pretend in the recess yard. Just like,
for real.
well, but I teleported my brain into so and so I didn't really die.
But I put an anti-teleport shield around you, so you can't do that.
One in
Well, I shoot
infinity.
your anti-teleport shield with an anti-teleport shield gun.
Fuck, I didn't think of that.
Okay, so y'all can go ahead and take. You guys have 4 actions every day, and that just basically equates to a day. Y'all can technically go. Okay, cool. Y'all can technically go like multiple days. It's not a big deal. Like, we can go from day to day to day, but it's just to equate to how many days. So sometimes when things are like time crunch. Oh, the other thing you guys can do. You can gain yourself an additional action. You guys can force march yourself, which basically means all of you are going to stay awake and stay as maintaining the sand skiff as long as possible. And you're going to force march. You can force march a number of times equal to the lowest person's constitution modifier. So,
So the players will not count the NPCs.
and the NPCs are with you, so yes, they count.
Okay.
So they're the ones that are most likely going to halt.
Yeah.
Stuff and Swiftfoot. So Swiftfoot has a +3 to Constitution. Stuff has a -1 to Constitution.
Wow.
So
Actually,
Stuff,
he can't force march.
if
Yeah,
you force
actually,
march
that-
Stuff, he immediately becomes fatigued, which means then he has to like rest.
Since we have a skiff, does it really matter if because like he'll just sleep like someone else will do the traveling, right?
What are y'all's modifiers? +3, +3, +2. You know what? I'll let you guys do it for 2 days, and then like Katamaro, because at like I don't want Stuff to stop you guys from force marching because he's an NPC. So y'all can do it essentially 2 times. On the 3rd time in a row that you guys force march, Katamari will become fatigued. Let me tell you guys what fatigue does. You're tired and can't summon much energy. You take a -1 status penalty to AC and saving throws. You can't use exploration activities performed while traveling. And then you recover after a full night's rest. So he gets force march, and then he cannot force march after he's fatigued. So you guys can force march for 3 days, and then have a normal day, and then force march 3 days, and then have another normal day. So you guys,
so you can force march to get the fatigue, but then
Yes.
once the fatigue sets in, that's the okay.
yes, that's what stops you.
Got it.
So it only ever affects Katamari.
Whoa. Wow.
That is
Wow.
true. That is true.
Alright.
Now,
Because
again,
we all have
You know what?
frustrating.
anytime
Wait,
y'all are
what?
dealing with this,
Okay,
you guys
okay.
can always split party, by the way. You guys can split groups, and if, like, for example, if Katamari is going to hold you guys behind, you can leave him somewhere and force march yourselves quicker to get somewhere quicker. That is an
Bye,
option.
Katamari. We're gonna leave you in
I-
a ditch.
This is gonna turn it Pirates of the Caribbean real fucking weird. You're gonna come back and he's gonna go, where's the rum? Like,
Hey, we left you a bullet and a gun.
yeah, for real, like on the fucking island.
I got a jar of ash. I got a jar of ash.
I get a jar of demons. I get a jar of demons. You're like, what
Well, I was
the fuck?
literally about to say-
Hand it back. No, it's my jar of demons.
Okay, so y'all can go ahead and take your actions. You guys can, like, move. If you have any questions, let me know.
So it's gonna take us what,
Well-
4 fucking days to get to Sazuet?
Is that where we're going?
So y'all can
Sounds
move.
Days
So
too.
y'all can, you guys. So inside, until you get to like these
Oh,
these ones,
Jesus.
it doesn't really matter. So I think y'all will take 2 days.
Oh,
so
shit.
that's
Yeah, well,
6,
that's 30 feet right there.
and then 7, 8, and 9 gets you there. So that would mean you could force march for 1 day. So that would give you 5 actions, and then you could go normal for the next day. And now you guys are all good, and that's 2 days essentially. So you guys still need to eat and drink. Drink doesn't matter because Katamari could just bring the water out. You guys do need to eat, so that's 2 days of food. And then after this point, that's when y'all are gonna have to start like rolling and thinking and being strategic. So that's when, instead of just moving the character, I need you guys to tell me what actions you're taking. You guys have 4, so remember, there's group and there's individual. So let's say like Killer needs to identify an item. Killer can use 1 action of the exploration to identify the item. That lets you guys not move as quick that day, because Killer is not involved in the whole process.
I'm currently scouting.
So you don't need to scout unless you're all looking for stuff.
Okay, well that's just what I can say.
Well, scout is a I'm behind. Scout ahead and behind the group. Yeah, so that would make you move at half speed. That would reduce your activities per day from 4 to 2 if you scouted.
Oh, here we go. I'm gonna hustle.
Well, so that's what I'm saying is like you can, if you perform individual actions, they take away from the group actions. So you hustling as one takes away a group action.
What do I see as a group action? It doesn't tell me what a group action is.
No, I'm saying all of those exploration actions are individual actions. The group actions
Oh.
are to move, careful move, and then you can like do the search stuff, but that's kind of individual. And then gathering food is kind of a group action.
And
Okay.
if hustle says the group can hustle together?
Yeah, like that's a group. But what I'm saying is your group and individual actions are shared. So when you have 4 actions. If he hustles, everyone is hustling, and that is now one of the 4 actions y'all are spending. I'm just making sure you guys understand, and like Mac understands, he's not just being able to hustle for free. Like that's spending a resource y'all have
Right.
to hustle.
No, that's
Yeah.
fair, but
That's
it
also the
doubles the
forced
movement.
march. That's what I'm saying. You force march.
Oh.
That's part of it, is the hustling. So y'all could definitely force march, but you can only force march 3 days in a row.
I will probably I'm assuming I have one of the highest survivals, so I'll probably do at least 2 of the checks that we have.
Let me look at. I
Plus 10.
think Swiftfoot has the next best.
I'll probably change it to expert at some point.
What is it, survival?
Yeah.
Survival.
I have +9, so.
Then you're probably better. Swiftfoot has a +8.
Ain't gonna be me, dog.
And then cold +10.
So it would be. So
Yeah,
then
so that's
you
2.
guys could do an easy rotation of Killer does 2 and Velrus does 2. Okay.
Actually, Killer can just look at my back because I have the map on my back. I forgot about that. And just follow that for the places
I
we've
don't
been.
have eyes.
The
Well,
survival
you know
check
what?
is not to see if you get lost. The survival check is for the
No, I
random
know.
encounter.
I was just joking.
Now the survival,
Sorry, remember,
the
yeah.
map I think aids you in that though.
Does it?
If I remember correctly, the map does. Yeah. Where's the
I don't
map?
remember it having effects.
Oh, the
but,
compass. No, the compass does.
Oh, we should use that though.
Without a compass, you take -2 penalty to check, so you just won't get the negative. That's what that is.
Okay.
And then wasn't there? Didn't you
map.
have like a
Yeah, he
map
has a
or
map
something?
tattoo. He has a map tattoo.
No, the memoir
It
map
doesn't-
it's
What?
different. That's
Yeah, it
not.
doesn't say any bonuses. It's just a cool thing to have.
I thought you did have a map. Maybe you guys have it in your group stash.
I remember we talked about it, but I don't know if we actually had. Because I remember us talking about me drawing a map as we go.
Oh,
Do
that's what it
remember
was.
that.
Y'all were talking about drawing a map, but I explained that Stuff knows things well enough. You guys don't have to draw a map. Like, as long as you guys have him, he can navigate you guys generally in good directions.
Oh,
Because you
yeah.
guys were trying to justify, do you guys know how to get from the blood drop to graphic? And I was like, Stuff knows, so he would explain to you guys, follow these landmarks, and it's fine, and it's good enough for y'all. Because Stuff is a massive merchant, so he's done shit. Alright, so first action of the day. What y'all doing?
Is there like a move action, or do I just roll survival? Is that-
Yes, so there's 2 move actions. You can move once, and you move 1 tile, and then you, yeah, you move 1 tile, and as long as it's not difficult terrain, but nothing is difficult terrain until you get to the mountains. So, like, for example, the tar pits here, those are difficult terrain. The mountains are extremely difficult terrain. So the mountains take you 3 move actions as 1 move action, essentially, to move 1 square. You need 3 actions to move 1 square into a mountain. Because the mountains are extremely difficult terrain. So y'all are good. So you could you spend the move action, you move once, and then you're going to make the survival check. You can also spend 2 actions, if you want, to carefully move, which gives you a +5 bonus to you move once, spending 2 actions to move once, but you get a +5 circumstance bonus to your survival check.
I'll we just move us here. I'll do 2 checks, 2 move actions.
Alright, so we're gonna
Move
move
there.
once, and then you're gonna go ahead and make me a survival check. Let's
Yes.
see what's y'all's. What's the base?
Okay, this is not on a road, so this is just basic. Oh, that was almost a 30.
Okay, so that's a failure.
Yeah.
So that is going to be a random encounter. So go ahead and roll me a d12. Actually, wait, I think I can just roll the random encounter table. Hold on. Let's go. Yeah, expedition table. Can I give this? Let me configure ownership. All players can
Give me
be
back.
observers. So y'all should be able to see this now. So, Colt, can you please go into the sidebar that you have? There's a rollable tables section. Should be under the journal. It's the one that looks like tables. Click that. You should see expedition
Hold on.
table.
Oh shit. What the fuck?
Yeah, there's
Should
some.
I click this? or-
Yeah, it's fine. This is all the available shit that's
Okay.
in it.
What is it?
So you can go ahead and draw
Yeah.
results. So just go to the bottom and click draw result, and that's gonna roll you one.
Lacks permission to update roll table.
What?
I don't see any of this.
Oh,
Nice reference.
then just don't worry about it. I'll roll it.
Okay.
Did that do it? Yeah, it did.
Ooh.
Oh
A traveling
shit!
city of Skullus. Wow.
Fuck, y'all guys
A
got
first
that immediately. Are you
Is that a
fucking
merchant?
serious?
All right, side adventure.
Wait, that's not
What?
supposed to be 19. Why
we
the fuck
needed
is that 19? Hold on.
rations and all sorts. Look at that,
No,
dude.
it's too late. It's already
yeah.
there. You can't take it back.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
but
it's already.
why is
Listen, it rolled
that-
on your table, baby.
Unless you want to give us 2 hero points,
Hold on.
you can take it back.
We will take that.
That's supposed to be the natural
Ooh.
20 roll.
We could do
So
a
I
drug
am
deal
confused.
where we get multiple fate points from this, but I mean,
I don't know, 19, 20? Yeah, it's the same thing.
Careful. Careful.
Care?
Careful.
Oh, you're right. He'll roll a crit every roll.
Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, this is supposed to be...
It says 19 traveling city, 20 is little demons.
No, I know that. That's what I'm trying to figure out why it fucked up, because... Oh, that was mitigation. That's what it was. When I migrated this, it fucked up the table. So I gotta fix the table and then I'll roll for you guys again.
wow.
I demand fate points as recompense. We were robbed.
Yep,
We
I
got the
agree.
traveling city.
I agree. You fucking rolled it. we
Oh, yeah,
rolled it.
it's very messed up because there's an encounter as 18.
Yes, that's what I'm
No
saying.
roll
Like,
should be.
it's extremely bad. There's not supposed to be an encounter. There's 2 encounters in the high section. Oh, yeah, see, this got fucked up. This should be... This should be 9. And this one should be 19. And then let me update that. Okay, so that's now fixed. And then there's an encounter here. This needs to be changed. Oh, this one. This one's supposed to be changed with that one, so... This should be 18. This one. So that's now been updated. That's nothing happens. So this should be 17. Yeah, they updated a few times, like the whole Pathfinder thing. So I think that's what happened. That's the thing that got messed up. Yeah, because, like, this one's supposed to be... That is supposed to be in that one. It's that one. And then... This one should be... 8. And then... This one... So, update this one. So, we got 2 there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 12 is missing. Oh, this should be 12.
Hey, the worst.
This should be 10. That should fix it. Yes, okay. That should be done. Now we'll go ahead and draw it. There we go. Yep, now that's fixing it. There we go. The abyss is here. Portal of the abyss has opened up and is trying to swallow this area whole. Deal with it.
Rob.
We got fucked. We
Honestly,
rolled a 19
Rob,
before.
yeah.
What the fuck?
Honestly,
Riot.
Oh, that's not y'all. That's not the one y'all are getting. I just wanted to make sure the table rolled correct.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Everything.
I think we still right.
The table fucked up. I'm just gonna give you guys
Also
a pass.
just
We'll
right.
move on to the next section, because that's I don't know why it was so fucked
I will
up.
accept.
And
my
you guys
compliment.
rolled something good, and I don't want you guys to get something shit and then blame me. So you guys move again.
That's
So I need you to roll
exactly.
another
That's
survival
fair.
check.
Yep.
That's your second survival check of the day, so you can no longer make them. That is a pass, so that's just a success. So the sand holds nothing for you, so nothing happens. You guys have 2 more actions. Valrus cannot roll the survival check anymore. So now I think it transfers over to Killer.
Yeah.
So Killer, you're piloting.
Cool. We're just gonna move down to the path.
I'm gonna hold on to
Okay.
handlebars.
So move once, and then go ahead and make a survival check.
2, I guess.
Oh, you get a +1 to this if you didn't add that.
No. He doesn't get +1 yet. He's moving into that square. Now he gets the +1
one.
to follow the road.
Okay.
So now you can move once up, and then go ahead and do a survival check, and then you add 1 to this. You get a +1 +1 item bonus. Sorry. Oof. That's a failure.
Oh no.
So now this
Come
is the
on,
first
City.
real one.
Come on, city.
Pirates, no. Traitors! There's a ship on the horizon that is a traitor ship.
We also need rations.
You guys
Nice.
see a ship on the horizon. At first, again, Killer, at first you kind of like wake everybody up to be like, I think there's pirates. Like, you're like, pirates! You wake everybody up, and then you realize as it approaches, this is a trading vessel. So you guys can flag them down if you want to. If you guys don't want to, you guys should just continue on because they're trading ships, so it doesn't fucking matter.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
I think we have some stuff.
Let's see what wares Khajiit has on their sand skiff.
They have wares if we have coin.
You gotta loot that body. Loot that body.
Loot that kid's body.
Whoa.
Oh, it says a party.
Okay, there.
True.
And then
True.
we're gonna do. Okay, so you guys like kind of flag them down. They'll eventually like stop. Your sand skiff stops, and they kind of sent out a representative. So this is a mull who is obviously a kind of slave to them. That kind of steps out and kind of bows respectfully to you, and then says, "If I can help you in any way, if you are planning on robbing us, know that killing me does nothing, as I am worth nothing to the captain. You may slaughter me if you wish, and the captain will fight, and the rest of the crew will fight you. If you wish to do trade and business, then we can do it between myself and you. I know everything on the ship. I know everything that its value, so I can help you. I would please ask, if you are to kill me, you would make it quick and painless."
Damn.
Wow,
I
that's
think
a
we've
hell of
seen
an
enough
entrance.
killing for the next week or month or so.
That's a hell of an entrance.
Okay, so you guys, are you traveling to Kian?
Yes, we do trade up in Cayenne, as well as Graphig and other places.
I would choose a different destination.
Actually.
Do you have news for Cayenne? News of Cayenne?
Oh, yeah, it's burned to the ground.
You should.
He looks unfazed. Oh, that is quite saddening to hear.
Oh, it's highly unfortunate. Yeah, but Ash. I mean, it burnt. Zero.
Seems that we
nothing
must
stands.
find a new city to build, to trade with.
If you have any maps, you should update them.
What is that for?
I wanted to see if I could see the fire from here, but I don't think I
Oh,
can.
no.
No
The
shot.
fire would have been done by now. This is 4 days. This is at night on the 4th
yeah,
day.
you're right. I
Sorry,
forgot
third
about
day.
that.
Third day.
I just didn't want to interrupt anyone.
And there is a
It's,
mountain.
it
in the
said
way.
Kion burned for 2 days in a row. The sun glowing night in the
sun.
sky.
Well, I can offer you items that we have for trade, if you would like to hear our rundown.
Oh yeah, that and rations. We're looking for items and rations.
We have rations to spare. Let me look up rations.
Usually, yeah. Let's see.
So
We are-
rations are
We're level up.
they're 4 silver, which means they are 4 half coins per ration. So so 4 half coins would be 2 whole. So it's 2 whole per ration. So however many rations y'all want to buy, you can definitely buy them. That's fine.
Two and a half.
Oh, we need quite a bit.
Wait,
Buy
the
2,000
conversion.
rations, please.
2 rations.
No, one
equals
ration.
1 point.
One ration is 2 whole ceramic coins. It's technically 2 gold, but we don't function in that. We have a weird system.
Right.
I feel like it's more expensive than it used to be.
It
That's exactly what they were.
definitely
Oh
is.
no, the place you guys bought them from before, you guys got discounted.
Oh, okay.
Cayenne.
Because
Like,
no,
it's
you
not
guys weren't in
feeble.
Kian when you bought them. You bought them in Graphic. And then you guys got a lot from the trader in Blood Drop as well, which you guys helped him out, and so you guys got a discount there too.
Do you want to buy like 10?
So 10 rations equals 20 gold. Yeah.
I'll give you guys 10. Quantity is 10 rations. Boom. There you guys go. You've got now 10 more rations, so take away 20 gold.
Yep.
Sweet. The other things he has is he has a dog bone knife. So this is a dagger weapon. It's a magical weapon. It has adjuration and magical, and uncommon as the tags on it. The blade is a +1 striking dagger, meaning you roll double the damage dice. And is made from the thigh bone of a canine that died in the act of protecting its master. A were creature or another creature willingly, under the effect of a non-permanent polymorph effect, damaged by a dogbone knife, must attempt a DC 19 will save or immediately revert to its natural form. This has no effect on a creature unwillingly polymorphed. On a successful save, the creature is temporarily immune to the effects for 1 minute. So the idea with this is like you use this knife to stab at, and he's explaining all this stuff to you guys. He's identifying all these items because you guys are trying to buy shit from him. So this is basically a knife that you would stab into a creature that is changing its shape, and it would force it to make a save or revert back to its original form. That costs
Swiftfoot's
150 gold, so 150 whole ceramic.
I don't know.
Oh, Swiftfoot's weapons are they're just bone
They're
weapons.
just trash, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's expensive for Swiftfoot, though. I don't know about that.
I'm gonna be honest,
also-
all this shit is expensive.
Oh, okay, cool.
Those-
Yeah, but spinning on Swiftfoot is the main point here. Somebody else I get, but
Quick Runner's shirt is another thing they have. This is a light shirt that is made of thin fabric embroidered with arrangements of winged feet. It has a action that it comes with it. It's 2 actions to activate it. You have to envision it. You can do it once per hour, and your feet feel lighter, allowing you to move with greater speed. You stride twice and gain a plus 10 foot item bonus to your speed during those stride actions. So the idea is like in combat, you could like activate them, and the shirt gives you speed, and then you can you stride twice, so you take 2 actions, and then you get the 2 strides that come with the 2 actions, but you also get a plus 10 foot, so you get to move 20 additional feet that specific turn.
Be bad for killer.
it'd be pretty good. Yep.
How much is that?
That is 150 gold. The next thing they have is a wand of spiritual warfare, 2nd level. So that is the wand has an ornate hilt like a short wooden dagger blade. You activate it, which casts a spell once per day plus overcharge. Which overcharge just means you can cast it more than once per day, but it has a chance of destroying the weapon. When you cast it, when you activate it, you cast spiritual weapon of the indicated level, so you cast a 2nd level spiritual weapon. When you critically hit, you apply the weapon's critical specialization effect. In addition, you can etch one of the following property runes into the wand: corrosive, flaming, frost, shock, thundering, or their respective greater versions, and the spiritual weapon strikes gain the effects of that rune.
Cool.
So you also pick the weapon that it summons. So you could summon a hammer, and then it gains all the abilities of a warhammer.
That's cool.
There's also the Ether Sight Ring. The Ether Sight Ring is a glass band containing a swirling cloud of gray smoke. When you invest the ring, the smoke becomes as transparent as glass, as the glass encapsulating it. You can see clearly into the ethereal plane with a range of 60 feet. Whether or not you have invested the ring, you are visible to creatures in the ethereal plane within the same range while wearing it. Although you can see these creatures and they can see you, you can affect each other only with abilities that cross between the ethereal plane and the universe.
What the fuck?
Yes.
Interesting.
Wand of Manifold Missiles. Apparently
It's
it is now
simple.
called the Wand of Shardstorm when I click the link. So you cast the spell once per day plus overcharge. You cast Force Barrage, which is you fire a shard of solidified magic towards a creature that you can see. It automatically hits and deals 1d4 force damage. For additional actions, you choose casting the spell up to a maximum of 3. You can fire 3 shards. This wand is of first level, so there's no bonuses. It's just first level magic missile, essentially. So yeah, that's a wand of magic missiles, essentially. Alchemist gloves. Sorry, alchemist goggles. These brass goggles are engraved with flame patterns and have thick, heavy lenses. While worn, they give a +1 item bonus to crafting checks and to craft alchemical items, and a +1 item bonus to attack rolls with alchemical bombs.
That'd be cool.
Cool for Alpha's character.
Also an alicorn lance. Alicorn lance. Okay. This white +1 striking lance is made from the horn of a unicorn.
Hell yeah.
Willingly granted at the end of its lifetime. In addition to its normal damage, it deals 1 spirit damage on successful attacks. You can make the lance glow like a torch or suppress its light by using an action, which has a concentrate trait. And then also has the action where 2 actions to activate it. Its frequency is once per hour, and you invoke the spirit of the unicorn that donated the alicorn lance's horn, which you ride into a shining charge. You move twice your speed and make a strike with the alicorn lance. You gain the effects of Lance's jousting trait on the strike. If you were already mounted when you activate the horn, the unicorn spirit takes shape around your steed, granting it a +10 foot status bonus to its speed for the charge.
That is sick.
There's also a Seer's Flute, a greater Seer's Flute. So this is a little bit more powerful. You activate, you can cast a spell. You expend a number of charges from this instrument to cast a spell from its list. The list is you get guidance, read aura, object reading. And then because it's greater, you also get augury, object reading, see the unseen, clairaudience, hypercognition, and wanderer's guide. So that's like a flute. Let me see what this is. Oh, they have an adamantium chunk as well. Is that what they have? Right? Yeah, an adamantium chunk. So that allows you to forge a weapon and give it the adamantium, like tag to it, which just makes it very hard to kill. Plus the adamantium tag works on certain things.
So we're robbing these people, right? Right? Like, there's
And then-
something here for all of us.
The last
Doesn't
thing
kill him quickly.
is the called weapon rune. A called weapon can be teleported to its owner's hand. You activate
fuck.
1 minute, so it takes 1 minute, and you imprint upon the weapon, proclaiming yourself as its owner. This allows you to use the rune's second activation until someone else uses the activation or succeeds at a will save to prevent you from using the second activation. Second activation is 2 actions. You command with the command tag and envision tag. You extend your hand and call upon the weapon. If the weapon is within 100 feet of you, it appears in your hand, even if it was restrained. If the weapon is in another creature's possession, that creature must make a will save against your will DC. If the creature succeeds, your bond as the owner is broken, and you can't use this activation again until you use the first activation to restore the connection. So you basically call weapons back.
I'm fucking not.
Pretty good.
Dope. If I had a weapon, I'd totally get that.
If I had a weapon.
I have a weapon.
This is
Dagger
the
would be good
rune
for
slot that I would
Swiftfoot,
slot this rune into. If I had one!
Dinkelberg.
Oh,
That's it?
there's 2 more things, but they don't have
Okay.
prices, so I gotta see what's with them.
They don't have
free?
prices. They're 1,000 gold.
Oh! That's fucking weird.
Isn't it?
Yeah, so he has a toolkit of bronze whispers and also a bleach guard doll. Both of those he does not say the prices for, but says price is negotiable.
Leech.
But those are interesting items. If you guys want to know about them, he can tell you a little bit about them.
Yeah.
I just want to know about the Bleach Guard doll. That just because the name.
So the reason why these 2 items are a little bit more price negotiable is because both of them are sentient items. They're intelligent items with beings or spirits or something of the likes inside of them.
Fairy? Or an elf?
I do not know. I'm not very well versed enough to know what any of that means, but something is sentient inside of them, is what I've been told.
No versed enough to know any.
So we're not gonna kill them all and rob them, right?
I would really hope you wouldn't.
Well, we're not gonna kill. I don't want to kill you.
Oh, sorry. Because I got so caught up in it, and I'll have him. Oh, my apologies. I was not formally introduced. My name is Store. And he puts his hand up.
I should
Our
have
mole
known.
is called Stuff. Interesting.
It's because he's got stuff, but this guy is a store.
That's fair. That's fair. You got me there.
Stuff can sell. Wow, now we need another mall called Sell.
True.
Then we can sell stuff in the store.
Or just start naming the moles like regular people names instead of fucking derogatory titles.
I don't know what you mean. My name's Killer. That's all I'm saying.
Nah.
Well, yeah, you chose that, but Stuff didn't
I
choose
didn't
his. Well, I guess he kind of did. He kind of mentioned he did, but this guy did not. This guy definitely did not.
This guy did.
Oh, you guys know your total wealth right now with all the items you guys have on you and all the items in your stash is 6,000 gold.
That is not what it says for me.
No,
What?
that's in the stash.
Oh.
In the stash, because it says that's your total wealth as a group.
Oh, I
It's
see
party
now.
total, yeah.
6,000.
That's crazy.
Well, yeah, I
think this is the
with,
highest amount of money I've given y'all in campaign.
I think that's with
Okay,
like
well,
the
a lot of
retribution
shit
act
is
and
stuff we're
stuff.
Yes,
using
no.
that we
That's
don't-
that's
Yeah.
with all the stuff that's on
Right,
you
right, right,
physically.
yeah.
So I'm saying
So
like
it's
your
not
net
really-
worth at this point is 6,000.
Yeah. I don't really think. I mean, the shirts I guess would be good for killer, but I don't really. 150
It's
gold
just
is
the only thing that.
Yeah, the shirt's 150.
This is why
The
I'm saying
Wand of
Rob-
Spiritual Warfare, which is a spiritual weapon one, is 360 gold. The Ether Sight Ring was 325. The Wand of Magic Missiles essentially is 160. The Alchemist Goggles are 100. The Alicor Lance is 150. The Seer's Flute is $460. The Adamantium's chunk is 350.
Yeah.
And then
Fucking
the
hell.
Called Weapon Room is 350.
Yeah, so we're robbing them.
Well, but I don't know, dude. Even the shirt, it would take 2 actions. I mean, it would be good if you're not going to do anything the turn anyways, and that's about
I
the only
want-
time it's good.
Well, it's
I
good
want
if we're
that
really
adamantium
far
chunk.
away.
I don't know why you're on the shirt.
Huh?
I want that adamantium chunk. I don't know why you're on the shirt.
We don't have anybody who can craft
Can you
that.
use the chunk on your
Well,
weapon?
Find one.
Killer just grabs the chunk, grabs sword.
Hey, if we give
Yeah,
a if we give a metal
It
coin, can we exchange that for the adamantite chunk?
Oh, jeez.
No.
Get it for free.
You could ask him, but no, most likely not.
I don't know how much that would translate into gold.
You guys
This
also
is-
have items to sell. Like, you have a Shadow Rune that I don't think any of you are going to use because that's for stealth, and y'all just are not stealthy fuckers.
Oh,
And that's 55
about
gold
that.
you could sell. Like, y'all can sell to them too, because this is a trader, so he would totally take a lot of this shit. Technically, y'all could sell the Walking Cauldron, but that's only worth 12 gold, so like 12 whole ceramic.
Yeah,
We could
And-
sell the Tome of Restorative Cleansing.
that's pretty expensive. Yeah, because I don't see. It says your last action was to cast a spell prepared from this grimoire. I don't think anybody uses a spell prepared from a grimoire.
No, it's this grimoire. This is the grimoire, like the Tome of Restorative Cleansing. It's saying basically you would take the tome. So if you're a spellcaster, like for you, Katamari, you're a spellcaster, you would take the tome and you would use the tome to cast your spells. So you'd have to have the tome in your hand. It would take up a hand slot. And you could use the tome. If you cast a spell that you've prepared with the tome, like in your daily preparation, you prepare spells. If you cast it with that tome,
Oh, okay.
then you
So
get those bonuses.
Okay, so you'd slap healing in it, and
Yeah.
then you'd get.
Yes.
Okay. Because in the spell removed a harmful condition or affliction from yourself or an ally. Well, that wouldn't be healing. It would only. Yeah, that's kind of. It's hard to make work. I do have cleanse affliction.
Okay, Gumball.
They don't have any potions, do they?
No, they did not have any potions. Not that they listed. If you want a health potion, they probably have health potion.
Well, I'm just trying to. I want to find a feather falling potion because
No, they did not have that. That's special.
actually I keep forgetting I don't need that. I can fly now.
You can fly.
Also, don't
Yeah,
think.
I hear you on the Adamite chunk. I don't know. I don't know what cities even have. It doesn't sound like forges even really exist.
The
Don't
City of
worry about
Sun
it.
is known for its forges.
That's a
literally went
long.
to a
You're
herald.
carrying that chunk for a long time.
That is. It's a
Literally-
long con.
We literally went to the Herald in the fire pit that was a whole forge.
We could probably find an adamant chunk in the Sunlands because they're kind of known for metal.
Adamantium's really rare. I would not
I found one
guarantee it.
right now.
Yeah.
It's right here in this keeping, and I want it, and I'm robbing them.
I mean, I don't really care if we sell them.
Stand
Like, we don't
aside,
need
other
this
Mull. I
anymore.
don't want to do this to you.
We'll adopt another.
Okay, I don't know if you really want to.
Just stuff. Look away.
Okay, so
You said it was how much? 350.
it's
The
350.
adamantium. Yeah.
Tome of cleansing, 130. Shadow.
You can sell Stormhammer. That's
185.
60. No one's using that.
All I see is math, and my brain hurts.
By the way, I
Well,
want you guys
that's
to
okay.
know.
That's why you don't have to do the math.
I want you guys to
The
know an
swords are
adamantium
dividing for
chunk
me.
in the rules goes for 500 gold, and they're selling it to you for 350.
Yeah, because not a lot
Oh,
of people.
okay. No, we should get this. Also, okay, how much is the metal coin worth? How much does that take off the price?
The metal coin, if you want to use it for the
We're not killing
adamantium
them.
chunk,
Metal chunk, not metal
You're
coin.
evil.
how many metal coins do you guys
That
have?
doesn't mean you just
I
mindless
have
murder
one in
hobo.
my inventory. I don't know if anyone else.
Damn.
Okay, let me
Great
look.
items.
I'll look at them. This is also a big
That we
merchant ship.
also have to do the same thing we're doing right now to sell back the whole thing you hate right now. We would have to
Katamari
do
doesn't
this
have
again
to.
to do the
I
items.
don't hate this. I
Killer
want
doesn't
what
have
they
anything.
have,
So,
and we don't have the money to pay
You can
for it,
use
so we fucking take it.
the metal coin, and it'll take off. I don't know. It'd probably cut the price in half, so it'd be
fucking cut the price in
175.
half.
If we sell some stuff, we basically get it for free. Kind of. Sell stuff. Right.
Whoa!
So-
He's a person. What the fuck?
You guys are lame.
I just
Cole
don't
got my
think any
joke.
of that is
Cole
that
liked it.
crazy.
Cool,
I
like-
It was good. It was good.
Slaughter a few merchants.
Yeah,
no
if you
one
sell
was
the
in
Tome
the
of
city. It
Restorative
was already
Cleansing,
dead.
and you
Plenty of
sell the
corpses
Shadow
were
Rune,
there.
and you give the
It's-
metal
oh,
coin,
I'm sorry. Is
boom.
the story corpse?
There you go.
Is that guy a corpse?
You're all
Is that
good.
what he is? Or is he a walking, talking, breathing person?
By the way, y'all can also negotiate
gonna be.
prices with them. That's the whole point.
I know. Yeah, I know.
I'm just
That's what I was
borderline like telling you guys math wise this out is, but like you guys can totally
Right.
like negotiate the price. Remember, actually, I need to remember. Katamaru, you have the extra ability
got
with
the-
your
mhm.
fucking egg, so you
He's already up one.
yeah,
with me.
you're technically a friend with them. Or sorry, no, you're neutral. Yeah, anybody neutral will treat you like an acquaintance. So yeah, they treat you like an acquaintance. And then they treat you one status higher, which is probably why they're even doing business with y'all. Because y'all are on a fucking dinky sand skiff.
All the more reason to rob.
Oh my gosh. I want you to know how bad that would go. They have armed guards and shit. It's a full, like, you guys are on a, to help you understand, you're on a 16 health sand skiff and everything. And then, like, let me see, what even ship would I
We're
use?
not
Oh,
moving.
probably this.
Yeah, we're not moving.
Their ship has 415 health.
Again, we're not moving.
Yeah, but they're going to immediately start to attack you. Like, they're not going to just allow you to fuck with them, and they're just gonna be like, oh, we'll just move on.
What do you think I'm gonna do first when I say rob them? Just say, hey, hand over your things?
Because we, yeah, it's not that expensive. We can just buy it.
It's fucking expensive.
In the chat, put a suggestion of stuff we can sell for it, and we just spend a metal chunk to cut the price in half. I think you said 125. Correct me if that was wrong.
It would be, sorry, no, 175. Maybe I said 125, but it'd be 175, because it's one.
I think you said
'cause
cut
it's-
it in half. So I
Yeah,
did
it's
the math.
cut
You
it in
probably
half,
said 175.
and 300 cut in half is 150, and then 50 cut in half is 25, so 175.
Oh, you're right. I did the math wrong. That is
Now my sword likes Division 2.
Oh my gosh. Can you guys, can the two normal people just fucking buy shit already? Can you buy him his hunk of metal so we can move on?
No, he doesn't even want the hunk of metal anymore. He just wants to kill all of them and take the thing.
Oh
It's
my God.
it has nothing to do with the metal.
Okay,
It's
you know
everything
what?
to
You are
You know what? We're
listening.
video gaming
Holy
it. Fuck
shit.
it. You kill them all, you don't get all the items. We're rolling percentile dice, and that's all you get, is percent of
right.
their items.
You know what? Just sure. Sure. Because whatever I'm saying is going in one ear and fucking out the
I
other.
don't,
No,
okay,
I'm-
I don't
I'm
understand.
listening. I'm
Then
just
what
fucking
are you
with you.
saying? I don't
No, I
understand.
think he's just fucking with
I
us.
want metal chunk. I don't want to spend all of money or sell item. Rob. Take.
Okay, so let's walk through getting metal chunk and not paying anything. Let's just walk through the term of events. We try that. We then blow up the skiff because they destroy it because it's 30 health. So therefore we can do nothing.
Actually, skiff's half
Assuming
that.
this
Your
all
skiff is
works out
16.
and the items don't get lost in the sand or they don't throw spells and blow shit up and throw everything everywhere. Assuming you get all the items that you want and they magically nothing goes wrong and they're all just there, assuming they don't scudder the like skiff, they don't pull any fucking weird ass shit that we don't know, we'd be taking on how many guards are there right now, Q?
You guys haven't boarded their ship, so you don't know. But this is like a galleon. Like this is a big fucking ship. That's what I was trying to tell you over and over again.
So we don't know how many people were attacking.
The word galleon was never thrown around until now.
Well, yeah, but I couldn't think of the word is half the problem. And then that's why I did health-wise. I told you guys, your skiff is 16 health. Theirs would be 400 something. Like, it's a big fucking ship. Because it's a trade ship. It's like a merchant ship. Their entire livelihood is on this ship. Yes, if you take it, you guys would be set for life. You would probably never finish the campaign. Because you'd be set for life. You could go set up your own fucking full... country if you wanted to with that much money.
Katamari's Destiny, so it's perfect.
That is not what I thought you were describing.
Yeah,
I thought you were describing like a fucking little lock, like a like one of those armored trucks that we have now.
Oh,
Kinda
yeah,
like
yeah,
that,
yeah.
But for rich people.
Yeah, no. This is like an actual like merchant ship. This is huge.
Okay, yeah. Maybe we fucking don't rob that, I guess. Like,
All right.
Well, like, now that the proper words were thrown out, then yeah.
He said like guards and armed, like
Yeah,
it was a
like
protected.
No,
I
get how Mac got confused because Mac was saying he thought it was like an armored truck and everything. Which an armored truck, y'all could definitely rob that. Like an armored ship that's like a little small ship with a few like 4 or 5 guards. Y'all could fucking kill 4 or 5 guards and then take it.
Oh, see, I assumed a lot. When
Yeah.
you said a bunch of guards, I assumed like 10 plus. That's what I saw. Okay. And then the dagger is 150, right?
You want to get the bone dagger? The dog bone knife?
I'm gonna haggle with him. It would be 150.
It's 150.
Right? So
yeah.
we're looking at 175 with 150. We come out to it's like 3 in total.
And you guys have 245 is what you're looking at from the stuff.
Yeah.
Colt suggested you sell.
We can sell more. Those were just the profitable items.
Oh yeah, we can. Hang on. Let me look at my lie thing.
We could probably sell the staff too.
Yeah, you have the Staff of Air and the Storm Hammer. You guys wanted to get rid of those?
The Stormhammer's on there.
Oh, it is. Oh, okay.
Hang on. So distracting flattery. Oh no, that doesn't do. Or well, ooh, actually.
Yeah, everything else is really cheap.
Oh no. Okay. What is Charm Liar? Your Charm allows you to appeals to lie to you when you get says use the lie action through excited to instead of using this policy make an impression. Conversation frequency sequence targets. Must be lying to impart information influence your status. Okay. I would classify as lying about price as lying with important information. Well, so, store, my guy, you said you're open to haggling, correct?
Prices can be negotiable up to a certain point.
Oh, my man, negotiable. That's the word we're looking for. So we, just as it happens, has also come across some pretty rare, exceedingly mysterious items. So here's the deal I have for you. Big old Animite chunk. Sounds great. And then we want to throw in the dog bone knife. Now, I know calculating that off the whole is around 600 gold. That's pretty stiff. But with the items that we have, some of them are upwards of 200 ceramic coins just itself. So here's what I say. I say we take the Animite chunk and the bone knife. We drop that down to a solid 300 ceramic pieces in total. In exchange, what we'll give you is we'll give you a Storm Hammer. This thing is incredible. You haven't seen anything lightning. Lightning literally comes off the handle itself.
He is so
it's the sickest
unimpressed
thing I've
by
ever-
you like embellishing anything, because his face, like, it's not that he's unimpressed. I should
Right.
say his face just doesn't change. His facial structure
Right.
doesn't change. It's like
It's
killer.
fine. I'm just lying out the asshole to get the charmed light.
Uh,
It's like I'm not
go
even
ahead
looking for him.
and go ahead and roll.
He treats them as
You're
one
doing-
more because of his thing, by the way. If you're not
Yeah,
down
yeah,
for that, he's like friendly or whatever.
Well, he's not friendly, but he treats you like an acquaintance. Like he knows
Acquaintance.
y'all.
Yeah, yeah.
Go ahead and roll your charming liar, because that's a roll, right? It's like
Yes. Are you fucking
Fate
kidding
point.
me?
you
Yeah.
use a fate point.
The 18 was right there. Did anybody else
Yeah, I
see
saw
how
that.
it
Oh, I saw
almost
it.
stopped
I
for a
fucking
second
saw it.
and then
Yeah.
dropped over? I'm getting a fate point, but that is,
I
Some
love it.
bullshit.
I love when that happens.
bro.
Today's just been shit all around. Now this is just worse.
Make an impression.
Are you kidding me? This game is rigged. It was on the 13
Okay,
and
roll
rolled
these.
back. I don't. The software in the, dude. Hang
The
on.
software.
I just what? Hang on. It's rigged. It's actually rigged.
I
Take mine if you want.
No, because it doesn't. It's insane. It won't let me roll anything. It's just.
the
that's
19's what you
insane.
got though, right?
Um,
Or was it the 22?
no, it's the 19.
Okay. So with that, he goes, well, I have to ask you first, is any of this ill-gotten gains, is any of this stuff stolen or achieved through deaths of individuals where their relatives could come looking for it and would put my master in a predicament?
Ooh, I don't actually think they are.
No, I don't think you guys have stolen anything. And then,
Well, I don't. It's definitely death, but I don't think any
No,
of
but
those
what he
Probably
means
deaths
is, like,
but I don't
actually-
think it's.
you killed the original owner, took it, now their family will look for it, and that's not
Right,
any
I
of your
don't think
shit.
any
I'm
of those
pretty sure
people
they
had
have
families.
families.
So go ahead and roll me
Yeah.
diplomacy, because you're being truthful about this. Like, no, none of this is there, and you can roll me diplomacy. And I'll put that with the with what you got for the first one. And let's see, jeez. Oh, 19 again. Okay. I want you to know you skirted by this because of your necklace.
This is
The thing was 20. The thing is 20, and I minused it by 1 because they're acquaintances with you because of your necklace.
Insane.
So you've literally gotten skirted by
Yes.
both times. So he goes, I believe
Oh.
that trade is amicable for my master, our company, and yours. If you'd like to bring your items, I will go prepare ours, and we can trade them. So he'll go get his shit, he'll bring it.
Okay.
And then go ahead and remove all the items that y'all traded off of.
all right. See, boys, we spend actually 50 ceramic pieces. That's the only thing we spend out of this.
I still think we should have walked.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. I know you're very attached to the idea of attacking.
Is
the
that
fucking
killer, or is that
the
Mac that wants
warship.
to kill?
Yeah, that's the real question.
We'll never know.
I added the dog bone knife. There's that. And then adamantium chunk. Boom.
Well, hell yeah.
What was the price you suggested? We saw all that shit in the metal coins
So-
as well.
In 50
The
ceramic
price
pieces.
total is $650. You would cut that in half with the metal coin. So 650 divided by 2. So you guys would only have to pay $325. Y'all are getting from the storm hammer. You guys are getting minus 60, and then the shadow you're getting minus 55. And then the tome is minus 130. So that's 80 total. And then you guys also are selling the Staff of Air, so that's minus 60. So you guys only spend 20 ceramic. If you guys want the necklace of knives still, you guys could have sold that for
Oh.
25. Because I don't know if any of y'all are going to use that.
I don't think anybody cares about it.
I think it's cool.
Bro. It is cool.
We could give it to
Oh, you guys could give that to Swiftfoot.
Swiftfoot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she can throw daggers.
She does use. Yeah, that way she doesn't actually lose the dagger. She throws it. That's fair.
Okay. I'll pass that over to her. She now
Who's
has
using
that.
the bone knife? Is that also a Swiftfoot item?
Yeah,
Oh,
what I
you're
was
giving that to
doing.
Oh, yeah.
Swiftfoot?
that's
Yeah.
what I was
Okay.
because their knives are trash.
Because Killer can technically use the bone knife, and the bone knife, the whole point of it is, it's to like get polymorphed creatures out of polymorph. Like that's the main point. It's just a knife.
Mhm.
So like Killer could definitely use that as a knife to like stab into somebody that's polymorphed if you wanted to. If y'all want to give it to Swiftfoot, I can just give it to her. That's fine too.
I just don't see why Killer would ever use anything other than the Retribution.
It's
axe.
a +1 striking dagger, so it works for Swiftfoot.
It was mainly the +1 striking dagger that I was caring
Okay.
about versus the
And I'm gonna
little
give her
It's a
that.
bonus effect.
Yeah.
If we find Toman again, we can use it on.
So she's now got that. So she's now got the dog bone knife.
Cool.
Cool.
My new quest is looking for a forge.
Yeah. I know where one is. Mm-hmm.
We are heading south.
Pay a visit to the sun god. In quotes.
In quotes.
It's in quotes now, officially.
Vacation to the heartland. I've never been.
Google Grand Tour. Shut up, Tim. I didn't talk to you.
Okay, cool. I gave her that stuff. Y'all are all good, so you guys finished that
Jeez,
encounter.
welcome.
Go ahead and eat, because it's the end of the day, and then we can take our break. We're back from the
Are you?
break. I'll keep this in because
No.
it's funny. I love how I spent all this week stressing about what I need to prep, making sure. I even told like Mac like yesterday night. I was like, I don't know if we're even gonna have session because I still have to talk to Ryan. I still need to make sure Colt's good to play. Like everybody's kind of like sporadic all over the place. Been prepping out the wazoo like today while I'm off instead of playing video games and everything. Y'all have spent 2 hours at this point recapping what happened in Kian and then moving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Or
like
square.
seven squares. 7
Selling and
hexes
then
outside.
fixing
And then
things.
you guys debated for like an hour. Should we rob these guys?
Listen,
The
that's,
answer was
that's
no.
everybody's fault. I don't know.
Again, not
I
blaming a
don't-
specific person. I'm just saying
I
it's
don't know
hilarious how
who
much I
can say
prepped.
that's everyone's fault. I
What's
don't.
good
That's
is
a
I
hell of
prepped
a
all
whim.
of it, so I don't have to prep it again, so it'll be chill. But like, it's just funny how some weeks I'm like, damn, I really got to prep a lot because they could be running through this content really quickly, and then y'all spend an hour role playing. Should we rob this fucking merchant and everything? And that's
I
all
mean,
we do.
Sometimes you gotta ask yourself the big questions. You know, do I rob? It's,
That's why I love our sessions because they literally are random every time. It doesn't. It never like. There's no rhyme or reason.
Impulse.
Oh. Okay, so
What
y'all
TTR
want to
fees
keep
occur?
moving? Y'all finish the day. Oh, you know what? Let's get that roleplay
Yes.
moment that Colt wanted. So Velrus,
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Velrus
Yeah,
wants to
good
grab
reminder.
Killer at night, while Katamaru's asleep. Katamaru, why don't you go ahead and roll perception? Oh no, I gotta use your passive because you're asleep. What's your perception bonus? Plus 10.
let me check.
Just so I know.
11.
Okay, your perception bonus is plus 1.
Oh,
don't
plus 10. Sorry, 21.
Okay,
Sorry,
21.
sorry,
Okay,
sorry.
okay.
Yes.
21. So if y'all want to be quiet, y'all can definitely roll stealth, both of you. If you guys are just going to talk normally, then I will keep that in mind with his passive perception and see if he wakes up enough because you guys are talking loud enough. But if y'all want to roll stealth, I have to roll it. Secret. Or, well, y'all can technically roll it, but it needs to be a secret roll where y'all can't see it. So it's hidden
Well-
GM roll, I think is what it's called.
We'll see where this goes. Just to set this up a little bit. This is the probably the night after we leave. And previously, Come over here.
Kitty.
So in the city, I had not a vision, but I had my mind moved for me. So I'm gonna come up to Killer. Killer, you're psychic, right?
As far as I know, yeah. I
Oh, this might be a weird question, but do you sense any weird psychic things around me? Maybe like another mind or like a link or something? Just hypothetical.
If you want to check him out, you could use the identify magic action, which is
Okay.
like you basically sit with him for like 10 minutes and then you're going to roll your magic thing. So I think yours is occultism, right? So you can roll occultism and I'll let you know if you sense anything.
I'm unsure if it'll work, but I can certainly try. Just try to open your mind, I guess.
Open
I'll try
your
to-
mind!
God damn it. Dude, I just watched that. But I'll focus on, I don't know, I guess what happened then, on like that presence or whatever.
Oh shit! Oh shit! What's I forgot what the fucking thing is. Okay, cool.
Pretty good.
So let me see what identify magic does, because I think that just says yes, there's magic, or no, there's magic. For an item or location, for an ongoing effect, you learn the effect's name and what it does. You can't try again in hopes of getting credit. Okay, cool. So you succeeded. So you're basically going to sit there for like 10 minutes, because that's what the thing requires. So you like sit there for 10 minutes and you're like casting psionics and like kind of peering into him. Again, Killer's not super inept in this. Like, the way Killers kind of use psionics is you're kind of accidentally using them half the time usually. Like, you don't, or you know a few basic things like combat stuff, but like identifying things in him is a lot harder.
That's what I'd imagine.
But after a while, you do get a basic understanding. I'm going to give you the full rundown. I'm not going to simplify it for what Killer would, but you feel free to simplify it as stupid as you want Killer to understand it and everything. So, Sidar currently has a psionic link, but it's not psionic, it's magical. And it is a scrying link to some very powerful individual. You don't know who that is, but currently the extent of the spell is on him. It's pulsing all through him, and the only way to dispel it would be a higher level mage. Like, you would not be able to do it. Katamaru would not be able to do it. You'd have to have some high level, because it's high level magic, like to the point that when you mess with it, it kind of fights back and you go, fuck off, never mind.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
And it allows, because I have to tell you what it does, it allows whoever casts the spell to view through Velrus's eyes and hear through his ears, and feel things with his senses.
God, apparently move his head too. That shit was freaky.
Yes, and then it can do simplified movements. So, like, simplified movements is like it can move a hand slightly. It can't pick up a weapon and kill somebody, but it can move a hand slightly, or it can move the head slightly, like what he is describing.
You do seem to have quite a powerful eye around you. Nothing. I don't want to say anything threatening, but it's just watching.
Katamaru, you wake up, like, with their noise, because they're talking and they've been doing this for a while. You kind of toss and turn and you hear the last little bit of that, of like what's the last thing you just said, Killer?
It's just watching.
Yeah, it's just watching. Like, it's watching. Is like, you kind of hear that as you kind of come out of this state. You can either go back to bed if you're like, fuck off, and go back to bed, or you can be like, what the fuck is that? And you can kind of listen in.
think it's weird enough. I think if anybody woke up to "It's watching," you would be interested enough to go, I should probably.
We're gonna easedrop on that shit.
So
I
are you
should
gonna
probably
eavesdrop or are you gonna get fully up? Because if you're gonna eavesdrop, I need you to make a blind GM stealth roll for me, so I can see whether the group will see you wrestle awake. And then keep what you were gonna say, Velrus, because you can definitely say that afterwards. I just want to make sure this is all good.
No, I don't know if I'm gonna be stealthy about it. I think it's watching is good enough to wake up like, what the fuck? In the middle of the desert, dude? Like, you're riding on a sand and someone's like,
just
it's
gets
watching.
straight up and is like, what the fuck? As you finish that killer.
When you think of it like that, yeah, that's very traumatizing. Yeah, goddamn.
Not that crazy. We just had a god kill a whole city. So. This is kind of petty shit, you know.
Yeah. So are you just listening or are you getting up?
Like he
Yeah,
said,
like,
he's fully
are you-
getting up. Like he's
Yeah,
getting
Oh.
up with a what the fuck and like looking
Oh, okay.
around.
Alright. Well,
I'm.
we have company.
Yeah, dude, it's watching.
It is.
I'm gonna ignore him and I'm gonna turn and go like,
Wow.
so, is it some sort of spell? Do I know what the scrying spell is? What I've heard of it.
Make me a check with your arcane ability, like whatever it is you use to cast spells.
Yeah.
I think yours is arcane.
To give you an example of what I'm like trying to imagine, what I'm imagining is like my 30-foot admonition. Okay, well you understand.
I know what it is. I know
You
what's up.
not only do you know what scrying spells are, what Killer is explaining very like primitively. You're like, oh, it's a scrying fucking spell. Actually, you know what? With the fucking natural 20, I'm gonna give you a little bit more. There is a general sense within. You remember this. This kind of comes back to you. There's a general sense in the city of Sun, and in Sidar's kingdom, the Sun-scorched lands, that everyone is consistently watched by the Sun God. Usually, it is a benevolent feeling of, oh, he's always watching us. He's always taking care of us. He's making sure we're taken care of and our needs are met and everything. You put two and two together and go, oh, that shit that, like, at this point with you seeing a real god, you probably were like, that's bullshit. You're like, oh, that's not bullshit. He probably actually can cast scrying spells into each and every one of us.
Scrying. That's the spell.
That's insane.
That is creepy.
Especially near fucking what the hell's this place?
Now your next question should be, why the fuck did he say what he said?
I know why he hates Kian and Kian was destroyed, so.
But okay, but why did he scry at you? Why did he know that Kian was attacked?
He knows some shit. I don't know.
I'm just saying, those are all questions now.
I mean, you're right. Yeah, but like, I can't get an answer until like I'm face to face with
You should have said your line, Mac. You should have gone womp womp.
Yeah.
Mac loves the womp womp, and I love going fucking bounce on it. It's my favorite new age, like, fuck you, is just fucking bounce on it, bitch. Like,
Crazy.
Well,
sorry.
As I was like, is it a spell? No, I'll take a second. Like, it's a scrying spell. I see.
A powerful.
Thank you.
It's a large eye.
just
Yes,
like,
I can imagine so. Thank you. That's been helpful. I've been able. Now I know what the fuck happened.
I'm glad to help.
just now imagining like Killer sees the world different than everybody else. It's kind of like how you would imagine like Deadpool sees the world, or like the Pyro from like TF2. It's
So,
like,
what I'm
there's
imagining-
a big eye following you.
What I'm imagining is like fucking Daredevil, okay, with like
Yeah.
kind of like sonar, but
No,
like
no,
it's
no,
a
I know, yeah.
30-foot emanation, right? But now it's just kind of like there's something here in the emanation.
No, yeah. No, like, you're describing it really well. The way that you were describing with it's a big fucking eye made me think, like, your point of, like, him going, yeah, it's a scrying spell, and then your point of view looking, and it's like a big purple eye just looking at him, everything, and you're like, yeah, big eye.
I just imagine the eye of Sauron floating above me.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's why I said it just made me laugh, because you said, yeah, it's a big eye. Like, that made me, like, I don't know, I'm fucking
Yeah.
stupid, don't worry about it.
Good, good.
Big eye.
Ah, you didn't see that.
You didn't see that.
No one knows what that was. It's
No, I
okay.
cut it out, don't worry. It's out of the edit.
Wow, what happened, audience?
Damn, guys, that crazy storm. We fucking cut right there. Fuck.
Wow.
Wow.
The second blackout, man.
That Jedi mind trick fucking made me lose my shit. That was funny. Anyway. Ah. Are we gonna tell him, or are we just...
Your Katamaru's sitting over there, like, tweaking, like, what the fuck?
Yeah, apparently
I'm gonna
not,
turn
dude.
around. You heard the important bits. Seems like it's a scrying spell on me.
Important bits.
Yeah.
I heard it's watching, and that's a big eye. That's what I've heard out of all of this. So help me connect the important bits to those two sentences, please and thank you.
I can look into mine.
We knew that one. We love that. We love to hear that. Going back on the two sentences with "it's a big eye" and "it's watching," would love to connect that together.
Well, I guess going from the beginning,
Uh-huh.
when we were in Kian, I felt a presence. I guess now I know it was watching the scene through me. And I inquired with Killer here, since I thought it might be a psychic link. It turns out it's a spell.
Say no more. Now you understand how it felt to tell you guys about the crazy ass dream that I had in the very beginning. So I don't even want to know. Good night,
Well,
gentlemen.
I think your dream is still crazier.
You have a big ass
Or you
eye
mean-
watching you. I don't want to hear it. Big guy can back me up.
I didn't even realize Colt's fucking cat is up there.
She's been there for
It's
a
purged.
while.
Yep.
Yeah.
It loves to hang out on the smallest part of that entire
it's
fucking
very
chair.
precarious. Very, you like barely be on there.
If she
Not
fits,
even
she
laying
sits.
She's
down.
just like a.
It's not even if I fits I sits. It's literally she's on her paws the entire time, hanging out on the top of the chair, on the skinniest
Yeah,
part of the
she
entire
did
thing.
not-
She looked at you like, what the fuck's your problem?
Yeah, she's like, what, dude? Like,
What? I'm
looking down, like, clawing into the chair, like, fucking, what's weird?
Yeah,
Leave me
like,
alone,
looked at
dude.
you
This is
like,
normal.
like, you come here often?
I'm not weird, you're weird. Okay, alright.
Alright, so Katamaru grabs a little nightcap and goes to bed,
True.
and then the rest of y'all stay up and you guys continue on. Okay. 4 actions.
Move, move.
Because I can't roll survival.
Yep. Do we want to follow the road or do we want to cut through?
Yeah, we want to follow the road.
Oh
Are you
god,
kidding
I don't
me?
think we go through the mountains.
Follow the white brick road.
Well, if we
Follow the white brick road.
if you
Because
Follow,
the mountains
follow,
are
follow,
extreme,
if we
follow,
go
remember?
here
follow.
around and then there, just we avoid the mountains. We just not on the road.
If you want.
But I think it's shorter.
But aren't we going to cut our actions in, like, literally half doing that?
No.
I think
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, do it.
it's all normal terrain. It's just not on the road. We don't get the plus
The
one.
road gives
Oh,
you
okay.
+1 to the survival check. If you critically succeed the survival check, then you do move an additional square.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Then it doesn't. The +1 doesn't seem that
But we can make our own path, right?
great.
Yeah, you guys could forge your own path. It's called
Like
Pathfinder for a reason.
Like I've said twice, but I don't know if you've heard me, but Death Stranding really inspired you on that one.
It's a hexploration, not hex following.
I
the
like
hex
it though, it's really
roads.
nice.
I did not hear that before. When you said that earlier, I did not hear that. But that's, yeah.
I guess I'll go first.
Yeah.
I'll move there and then there.
Yeah, I don't
Alright,
know. I
was
can't
gonna
move
say-
one. Go ahead and roll the survival check.
I was gonna say, if you have the brain power, please go first.
Ooh, not a critical
okay.
success, but a success all the same. And then you move a second spot and go ahead and roll.
Sounded like fucking lemongrass.
Ooh, fucking critical failure, critical miss. How you like that shit?
I don't.
I just use the fate.
So a critical failure on this means that I rolled a
No.
table with a -5. So what that means is you lose out on getting the traveling city, the blood drop, the currents of causality, a barrel of hell. Does the sand really move, or do we think it does? And I wonder what this sand tastes like.
Man.
So you guarantee not getting any of those, and then you make whatever you roll on the encounter table way worse.
Probably fight something.
Yeah, most likely you guys will get an encounter.
Lame.
If this becomes annoying, I may make the roads fully safe,
It's not.
or y'all
I'm
could just.
being an ass.
No. I'm just saying, like in general, if I make the roads fully safe, so y'all could traverse on the roads. But if you want to go off road, because right now you guys are kind of saying there's no reason to go off road, or there's no reason to stay on the road, like unless there's a bonus. So, and the bonus is just +1. So I think what I might do is if y'all want to stay on the roads, there's no encounters.
You could also just make it a crazy bonus, like +5 or something.
Yeah, I could also do that.
Either
But-
that and just a little tidbit, but I have nothing to do here because the action economy and survival rules,
Yeah.
I literally quite.
That's what I'm
literally
saying.
can't
If you guys
just-
stay on roads, that might make it a little bit easier.
I'm just gonna make a. I used a fate point.
Okay. I think I'll start with what Colt said. I think I'll give you guys a +5 to it. So add 5 to that, so that'll be 21. So that's still going to be a failure.
Oh, I didn't put the +1 on that first check either. That's my bad.
22.
Yeah, you guys
So
need a
it would've been
22
29.
is what you need. That's like the normal DC at this point.
Rolled a
That's
20.
normal.
Yeah.
He rolled the 22.
That's crazy. I
Oh,
only
did
have
he?
+10.
You said +5, and then he also got the +1 because we're on the road.
No, I'm changing the road to a +5 instead of +1.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, so he would still fail. So he would still
Yeah,
get a
I'm
roll
really
on the
tired.
expedition. So I'll roll it. You should get a normal roll there this time. Ooh. Encounter.
Alright, that's
You
all.
found something
Trivial.
dangerous. Roll a trivial encounter table.
Yippee.
It's fucking 10. I'm the fucking DM. I don't want to roll it. I don't want to do an encounter.
Whoa.
Fuck this.
Whoa, you made this.
made the road.
Yeah, but this is like, you guys are literally going. So I'm like looking at it. You guys are literally guaranteed because you're rolling like not that great. You're like guaranteed to have an encounter. Like you guys won't make it to the fucking Sazuet for like 4
We're gonna have
sessions.
it.
It'll be like
Ooh,
4 sessions of just
yeah.
pure fighting on the way to Sazuet, which is not what this random encounter table is for. So I think what I'm gonna do is if you guys want to go off road, I think I'm gonna do that. Is if you guys want to go off road, then you get a chance at random encounters, and I think I'll make the survival check at the end of the day, so it's just once per day because that's a little
sounds
bit
good.
better. And then if you
Yeah.
stay on the road, you guys just don't get an encounter at the end of the day.
That sounds good.
So let me path it out for y'all. Oops,
Yeah.
that is not.
Because rolling every hex is. a
Yeah,
lot
that's
of
why I said that
chances
the
to
whole
fail.
point of it is to set it up.
Mhm.
So y'all can move 4 tiles there, and then so that's
When we did this in 5e, we just did
Oh, no.
one check for each
So
like,
that's one day.
trek.
Is y'all doing that? So now I need you guys to eat a ration. And then that is 2 days. 3, 4, 5, 6. Are y'all gonna stop at the blood drop or no?
I can't think of a reason.
Like 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, 13. 13 more days. That's what you guys. That's the food y'all
Right.
need.
Alright.
Exhausted rations. Exhausted rations.
Yeah.
Where are all these rations people have?
There's a bunch of them in the Fatebroken stash. There's 11 of them. 11 times 7.
Oh
so
yeah, they're all
77.
stacked up. That's right. Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh my gosh.
I'm glad we bought a lot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need to do that again.
Yeah.
Buy like 20 next time.
This is why, again, it's a homebrew system. We work it out. That's why we fix shit. This is also why I like being DM, because I can just go, fuck, I hate this system. I made it. It sucks. Let's fix it. Because, like, I was watching Ryan be like, I don't fucking do anything. And then the two of you were like, sweet, I roll. Fuck, I failed. Cool. Random encounter. Wow. Fuck, we get killed. Okay, cool. Let's roll again. Oh, fuck. Random encounter. And I was like,
Yeah,
this
We
just...
had the one really cool one, which was the 19, which it rolled wrong.
Well, that's why I said y'all
think
will have
it's-
to go outside. Also, it doesn't make sense for y'all to get like the Wandering City of Skolas on the road, because the whole point is they're a wandering city that you stumble across.
We
Right.
weren't on the road. We were on the edge of the road.
I think it's cool. It was just too fragrant.
Shut the fuck up. Okay. So y'all get the Sazuet. Let's get a good.
Yay.
Oh shit! Oh shit! I gotta go to the map. I forgot. World maps. Sazuet. Oh. I need to activate her.
Wow.
We're in the place of mind. Be careful.
It's just a big ass city.
Yeah, this is insane.
This is a huge
How
city.
the fuck do I put the Fatebroken part?
The feet district.
There
one
we
is
go. Cool.
Which one's the pyramid of his wife?
The pyramids are renamed.
I know, but which one would that be? If you don't remember.
I don't, because I renamed them.
Okay, it's
Bodhi.
Valley.
So
Yeah.
the 3 pyramids names, just you guys won't know this, but they are mind at the top, body, and soul. They're just in ancient Egyptian.
Oh. My body's
Okay, well it would definitely be body then. That's where the mine was for Graham. That's where he originated from.
Oh, that's why you wanted to know. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. So I think you guys would probably come out from this northeastern area called the Hands District.
Cool.
So you guys would enter. Actually, let me get some better music. This is too ominous. This is too ominous. This
It's
isn't.
too ominous.
This isn't good. I need good chill music. I need like. Let's get like no, not that. There we go. We can get that going. It's like a chill music. Oi! Oi! So you guys get up into the city of Sazuet. You come up from the northeastern section of it and find the Hands district. Is where you guys kind of landed. You guys don't necessarily know these district names, but as asking around, you can. The general gist that you guys would get is the city looks almost unfazed, almost as if nothing's happened to it. The city looks bustling, looks really well, looks like it's doing well and good. Nothing about this city seems like, oh, there was a massive fucking world-ending event that happened, like, hundreds of miles to the north of this that fucked over the whole world. Like, they have no idea. They are bustling, they are working. This is a massive city. The city of Sazuet is the second or the third largest city. So, first is the city of Sun with the Well of Flesh. And then technically Anui, I think, has more people than that, but it kind of is up in the air because the Well of Flesh takes so many people from Anui, but Anui makes people with moles, so they kind of play off of each other. And then it's Sazuet. Sazuet's huge. As you guys kind of go through the main bigger houses, like there's big houses, there is like kind of shanty town as well in it. That's all these like little tents and everything. In the Hands district that you guys are in, you guys will like be quickly told like, this is the Hands district. Actually, you guys would know because Stuff knows. Stuff's been here before. Because Stuff's been all over the place. Actually, as you guys would arrive, I'll have a fun moment with Stuff. So you guys obviously, like, as you're getting close to the city, you're like, hey, Stuff, have you been here? And he would say yes. And then you guys would be like, could you give us a rundown of the city? And he'll go, yeah, I definitely can give you guys like a rundown. But first off, I don't want to feel needy because I'm very grateful for what you guys have done, and it seems like we got some bigger shit. But eventually, if you want me to trade in some of these cities, like Sazuet specifically, I can't trade any of our shit. So little thing I didn't tell you because I kind of wanted to get the fuck out of the Blood Drop Inn, but it worked out because we were going to Graphic, and Graphic's kind of a black market deal. I don't have my trading license for Talarb. I was in the middle of getting it, working on it. I just had to pay and get it. I have the coin, but I need to get to the city of Talarb and be able to go through my processes and everything. So eventually, if we want to do trade with me, I might want to deal with this. But killer stuff kind of seemed more important, and I don't want to be like a drag. And like, I totally understand if you guys want to leave me here because I kind of lied to you guys, but like, sorry.
Go buy your ticket.
Well, like, I can't buy it here. It's in Talarb.
Where is it?
Talarb's like,
Where's Talarb?
it's on the other side of the fucking world.
Oh.
From this city.
They don't sell it in like a Nui?
Yeah, no, Talarb's the only one that sells merchant license. Well, like, I probably could get one in Sazuet, but then I have to start the process all over again, and I'm pretty much done with the process in Talarb, because that's where I was originally, but then I was on my way to finish my final trade as part of the training program, and then I got stranded in the blood drop because of the shark that you guys killed. Like, it's kind of my whole backstory, my thing.
How long?
Give me a time frame on how long it would take you to earn your license. Here.
So the one in Talarb, they're different. I can ask people, but like the one in Talarb was, I had to apprentice a merchant for about a year and follow them around, and then afterwards, then I had to buy my own sand skiff, and then I would take. Now I don't have to buy the sand skiff because we have the sand skiff, but then I'd take the sand skiff, and I would have to do certain merchant contracts under that person that I was apprenticing under. I'd have to do contracts for them. In Talarb, it was 5 additional contracts, and then a master contract that I have to formulate myself, where I do the dealing, and everything. And when I finish that, then I can come back and collect. So,
Okay.
it's like a long process. And I didn't technically lie to you, because technically everywhere we've been, I've been able to trade. Because Kian doesn't really care, because I went to their undermarket.
Forget the lie. Here's what we'll have you do.
It wasn't technically
Stuff.
lying. It was like more like stretching the truth.
We'll Well, I can respect that. So we'll have you go in the city, and you find me the person responsible for handing out licenses. How about you do that? You do some intelligence gathering, as we call it. You find me the man responsible for signing that piece of paper, and you bring that back to us. Okay?
I kind of get what you're putting down. I don't know if this is gonna work, but sure. I've just got to go find a guy, so I'm not gonna worry about what you guys do to him afterwards.
Hey, listen, very simple request. You won't be in the room. All you're worried about is
He
getting
starts laughing.
who is responsible.
As
and
soon
that's
as
it.
you say you won't be in the room, he starts laughing. He goes, "Fucking hell! I forget how like crazy some of you guys are sometimes." Okay, yeah, I'll do some digging. I'll figure it out.
I was gonna suggest we just bribe to get the license, but this works.
Well,
enjoy this much
there's
better.
one of two ways. You do your mental trick where you
Wait,
cut off their leg
probably.
or something, or we bribe. It depends on what
As
we need in
stuff
the
like
moment.
gives you guys a thumbs up as you guys are talking, and then goes to walk away, and he's just laughing hysterically. Like Stuff is usually pretty stoic and pretty good. He's a little distraught when the kids died and was rough for a few days on the sand skip, but now he seems back in good mood as he's like,
Yeah, I think
as
we
he's,
all are.
he's walking away. As you guys are like, he's like, you can just do the thing where you can fake cut off his fucking hand or real cut off his hand. Like, I don't fucking care. And he's just laughing, walking away.
Secret third option, I can cut off all his fingers on his dominant hand so he can never sign another document again.
Well, we need the document
After he
signed.
signs ours,
Okay,
that's the
all right.
plan.
It's a very important detail. I think that we just need to go over. That was it.
We could just cast Commander Chomp and let him do it, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but then Valraz, you got to think of the fallout here, buddy. Then we have to deal with him getting angry, which he will, and then there's gonna be things on top of that, and then
Then
there's
we
gonna be
threaten him
guards
after.
called. It's all gonna end up in more death. All right, if I'm gonna go ahead and walk in and I just destruct things, I would keep it to a minimum, the minimum I can to destroy things and get things done. And that's the way you're talking about is long, arduous, a lot of death involved. I know Big Guy gets hard about it, but everything else is just we want to avoid that.
Big guy gets
Even if-
hard about.
Even if it succeeds, I don't do well with compliments.
Well, that's okay. We can work on it. That's called self-improvement. And don't you worry. We can work on that aspect.
Okay, so you guys continue pushing through the Hands District. So oh, sorry. So I would explain with Stuff. So Stuff would explain to you guys, which I'll stay out of character for it because it'll be easier. So Stuff would say you guys are approaching the Hands District. The Hands District is named the Hands District because it is where most of the people that live there are people that work with their hands. So it's farmers, it's blacksmiths, it's tradesmen, that sort of thing. Below it is the Feet District. That is kind of the Beggars District. It is a bigger district, and it's a lot of the, like, kind of less wealthy.
Is it seedier?
Yeah, a little bit more seedier. Like, he'll tell you guys that's where the black market is. That's where he's gonna go to, like, sell shit if you guys need it sold. And he'll kind of, like, look for things that there's specific things you guys want to, or he can take you to the black market. That's an option. But you guys want him to go figure out that thing, so he'll go do that first. Next was the Water District. This is mostly people who handle the distribution of the water from Aceric's Folly. So Stuff will explain there's a very, very big ritual and kind of what do you call it? Like cultural thing in Sazuet about Aceric's Folly. So he'll explain like Acerac was an old lich that used to rule the Sandlands, like over here, in a massive war with the Crimson Emperor Toman and the Sun God Sidar. They attacked Acerac and killed him, and his final resting place is known as Aceric's Folly, which is where his massive skeleton that he turned into was felled, and from it his blood pooled out and created a lake, which sustained the people of Sazuet after they were left for dead by these two rulers who fled the area and didn't want to claim it. The blood became like a water sustenance that they could drink, and it also blessed them with psionic abilities. So that's where they believe their psionics come from. So the Water District is named after that because a lot of people that operate in there specifically are more religious. They're more kind of cultural about the water and are very protective of the water. The water is very sacred to them, and giving out the water the rest of the land is a very sacred thing. And as he's talking about this and kind of leading you guys through the Hands district and everything, you guys would see I think kind of Persian looking outfits are most of the guards here, and you guys would see some kind of monistic looking people that are holding, 4 of them are holding up a big pot, like an urn, and they are one guy's in front with one of the canters that's just shaking back and forth with this purple smoke coming out of it, and they're kind of chanting in a language you guys don't recognize, and he'll explain to you guys that's Sazuet. I forget the name of the language that I gave them, but it's a dialect specifically for the city. Think Arabic is kind of what they're saying. And he would explain those are the water givers. So they walk through and they'll bless people and give them a sip of water or a drink of water, but it's a very ritualistic ceremony. And he'd probably say we can wait long enough and they'll do it. And you would see some guy would come up, he would request water from the canter. The canter would then cant his whole body with this purple smoke that would then, it would rest on the body and give him kind of a purple iridescent shine to his whole body. As you can tell, this smoke isn't just smoke, it's some powdery substance. The man's eyes would dilate with all of this substance on him.
Drugs.
And with it, then they'd take a cup, dip it in the water, give him it, and he would take it and slowly drink it. As he does, his eyes would purple over, the whites of his eyes would all turn purple, and then he would thank them profusely, give them back the cup, and then he would leave. And that is the whole...
They only drink that water?
Yes.
Okay.
That is the whole ritual ceremony. And they're not... Water is given freely, kind of like Kobold's Fortune, but in Kobold's Fortune, there's just taps everywhere where you just fill up a tap and then you drink at your own leisure. Somebody could come and push you out of the way for the tap and drink it, and that's okay. This seems a lot more ritualistic, a lot more cultural, a lot more religious and significant. So as he's pointing that out and everything, and then he point out and say the monks are psionic adepts that are very, very powerful psions, so don't fuck with them and don't get in their way, or they will literally melt your mind and turn you into thinking you're a chicken. That sort of shit. And then you would see warriors with them. So actually, I think I have some pictures of them. Yeah, I do. I forgot I prepped these. So here, I'll show you. So these are the monks, the monistic people with the white robes, bald heads. They usually have some sort of eye denotion on their forehead that signifies they're a psionic adept. And then these guys are the warriors. Can y'all see that? Okay, I didn't think it popped up.
Oh, shit. I closed out of it, trying to close out of the psionic mind.
So there's that's the Sazuet Psi Warriors. So these are Psi Warriors. They wear a shield on them at all times that has a black handprint on it. And then they carry around a sword that is Persian sword sort of thing. Very Persian in their armor. They have this glowing essence to them, almost like Killer does when he walks around. And then if they ever take out their sword, it would glow with psionic energies, way more powerful than Killer. Killer kind of seems like a fledgling to them. Killer's powerful and he has the same aspects, but these look like trained psionic warriors while Killer is untrained. So that's the general gist. They're the guards. He's and he'll tell you the few words in Sazuet that would be halt and stop and that sort of thing. So he's if you hear these words, fucking stop what you're doing. Just listen to them, explain to them you speak trade speech, which everybody speaks trade speech, and he'll say that's everybody will speak trade speech, any of the guards will, because they're used to newcomers and people from outside the city coming in. He'll also explain above the water district, the feet district, and the hands district all meet in the center, where there's the Shining Ruby, which is a massive market square that has a really nice tavern. He'll recommend it. It's called, let me make sure I get the name right, because I changed the name a few times. The Parisian Mists is what it's called. is the name of the tavern. And he's like, it's a big, massive tent in the middle of the Shining Ruby district, and he's like, it's a really nice tavern. You guys can go there, go check out there, and he'll tell you guys there's probably a quest board if you guys want to go do a few mercenary quests. If you're more interested in other stuff, so up above the Shining Ruby is the Cloth District. This is the ritzy district. This is the elevated, the nobleman's district. It's also the district where a lot of the commerce is done, a lot of the higher end trade, like magic shops if you want that, herbalists, alchemists, all of that stuff's in the Cloth District. And then the final district it calls the Chains District, because that is where all of their slaves are kept. That's where they're housed. It's a full-on, horribly maintained shanty town. It is not good. Don't go in there. And he'll literally say, like, seriously, do not fucking go in there. It's a place where they keep the slaves. The slaves are not well maintained. They will gut you for anything you have. And usually the slaves in Sazuet are prisoners. People who have done bad shit in the city, and so they've been made slaves to pay for their penance. Then he'll point to the 3 pyramids that you guys can see. You guys can see the 3 pyramids anywhere in the city. They are massive, like towering fucking pyramids. These are much bigger than like the pyramids we have on Earth, like in Egypt. They're like huge. These are like massive fucking structures. And he'll point to them and explain, like, that one is mind, that one is body, and that one is soul. And he said they're very important to the culture of it, important to psionics. And then he'll show you guys like the shimmer that comes off of the tips of all of them up top. Think like a kind of like from Star Wars, like an energy shield sort of thing. And it comes together to coat the entire city in kind of a purplish shimmer around it. And once he says it, you guys can notice it. And he says that keeps out the sandstorms, the sand, all of that. It protects the city. And that is from the Psy Queen. And then he'll show you the Temple of the Mind, which is up there. And that is also a massive structure. And he goes, that's the lair of the Psy Queen. That's where she lives. That's where she operates. That is where all of the, like, her psionic warriors, her acolytes, everybody that is important to her lives there. And he's like, you don't go there without an invitation. Like, that is very, very protected. It's going to be hard to get in.
But she's stalking me in my mind. I think that's an invitation enough.
Like, then you can by any means walk up. Like, the guards will just stop you. You explain to the guards.
Fact, do I see her now? I shouldn't have said that in my character voice. I am so sorry.
Yeah, you're fine. You're tired. It's okay.
As a matter of fact, this man just talking to himself.
No.
I look out in the middle of the desert and just say that.
No,
Hey,
you
guy?
have not seen her at all.
Okay. Alright,
So there you guys go. Have at it wherever you guys want to go. Wherever it wants to lead you.
I want to drink from the lake, I'll be real honest.
I want to go to the Feet District.
Okay. Jeez.
I want to check out the
Yeah.
quest board.
Do they work
Fucking-
with their feet down there too, like the hand people?
What did you call it?
I said fucking gooner.
Oh, okay.
Because he was like, I want to go to the Feet District.
Yeah.
And action.
I'm cutting back with the meow. That's
No.
I'm gonna cut when I say you fucking gooner, and Ryan goes what, and then it's gonna come back to Colt going meow.
No,
It's not fair. The editor's against me.
it's not fair. The editors.
You tarnished this man's reputation.
First thing we're calling me a racist. Now I'm
Listen,
a goon.
you signed the
Porque
NDA
no
when you
los
started
dos.
this D&D podcast. All right.
That signature was forged and it's not valid.
That signature. I was not of a sober mind when signing that.
I was coerced and very drunk.
Dude, I
Yeah.
love this.
I coerced him into a few more things at Beacon.
Oh, I'm sure. What
Whoa.
happens at Miko
Whoa, not
stays
okay.
at Miko.
I'd love to see like a comedy show with like a chorus document where they drug some dude and just take his hand with a pen and like scribble over, and it's like the signature doesn't need to be eligible.
Just
Okay,
and make him sign a
um,
document that says he's done heinous shit.
Well, that's what the U.S. government does to people all the time with the CIA.
Yep.
That's actually facts.
Actually, not just the U.S. government, like anyone. Like, it's the whole idea of torture too. Like, they'll torture people until they just admit to crimes they've never done because they want the pain to end.
And this is all going in the video.
Yeah, it is. That's all true. That's all fucking true.
Get educated, people.
These do that too, which is like.
If I end
normal
up dead, you know it's the
interrogation
CIA.
Whoa.
My FBI agent's having a fun day.
He's like, holy shit!
Dude, he sits in
Always
every
has a
day
fun
and
day.
goes,
Code
great, I
yellow.
get to
Code
watch these
yellow.
fuckers play again. Nice. Oh.
He's one of our viewers.
Okay, so you guys, what's your plan? You guys can split up if you guys want to.
Quest board.
Yeah, I'll go to the quest room.
That sounds good for now,
And
honestly.
then, oh, you don't want to drink water? I thought you were pretty big
Well,
on drinking water.
that'll be for like that's. I'm assuming that we're not gonna
You have
let
to go
me drink
past-
water.
You have to go past the quest board to get to the water anyway.
True.
You can go to the quest board and then go drink water afterwards.
I mean, can't
Maybe
you
a
just like
quest is
talk to
go
each
drink
other
water.
through mind talk or something? Yeah, like can't you mind talk between each other and be like, I really want the water, bro.
I'm gonna put
me
y'all right about here.
God,
Actually,
what's
no,
happening
y'all
before
would
the
get
quest
like
board?
y'all would get probably to like a main
Oh,
road.
God.
Like you guys take a main road. You guys would go here.
Leave us alone. We're just trying to
Do
get the
not
quest
consent
board.
to this.
So
Random encounter.
y'all are not gonna go to the Temple of Bind, correct? You're gonna go to the quest board.
That's where I was gonna go.
So a man in a white hooded clothing with a purple sash. Like I'll show you the
Oh
picture.
god.
He has been following you guys. You guys have adamantly noticed him for a while. He's been following you guys for about like
Oh, okay.
10, 20 minutes. You guys have kind of tried to dodge him, but he keeps following to the point that you guys are like, okay, what the fuck? And if y'all want to interact, you guys can. If not, then I can have some stuff going. But like, he has been following you guys adamantly for the last 10 minutes, and you guys obviously notice.
Okay, guys. I think I'm gonna confront him. I can't do it anymore. I've reached my limit of being stalked.
Another practicing moment. I'm so proud.
So you guys like stop in the middle of the road, turn around, and he continues approaching towards y'all. Like he doesn't like try to hide. He continues approaching you guys, and you go to open your mouth, Katamara, as you're like ready to do your little blurb of like, okay, what the fuck is it? And he speaks almost like a few seconds before you, as if he knew you were gonna say something, and cuts you off before you can even say anything. And he puts his hands behind his back, and he goes, "Is the one named Killer here?"
Me. I am that one.
Our Majesty, the Psy Queen Akira, has requested that I find you.
You did it.
She wanted me to request why you have entered the city perimeter.
To wonder why she's in my mind, I guess. Also
So-
for more money to fund, our skiff and stuff.
Domestic terrorism. I mean, yeah, skip.
No.
So,
Brought up Bob.
so you have entered the city in order to seek understanding of why she has called you to answer this call, and to use the city's I'm blanking on the fucking word.
Quest
You're
for-
doing great. The quest board.
And you are also here to use the city's amenities to
Oh my
gain
God.
coin, ceramic, in this town as well, in this city. Am I correct?
Yeah, correct. The mercenary. Look at that.
Before you are allowed to visit with the Psy Queen, we must test your mind to see how powerful it is. Will you follow me?
Can they come? I'm just gonna gesture.
Your compatriots
God.
may follow
Do
us
I
to
want
the
to come?
pyramid, but once we enter, they must stay outside. If they wish to hunt after this coin on their own, they may.
Wow, it breaks my heart. But let me tell you something. I believe in you. You're strong. You're gonna do so great in the temple.
I guess we're going to the temple. Sure, why not?
Then follow me.
They
We're
grew up so quick.
We're gonna split off the party.
Fly, little bird.
I'm gonna split the fucking party. Let's go. Party's getting split.
Kamar just starts
Party's
breaking down in tears. Belroz is like, "What the fuck? Like, literally, I'm leaving." Like, it just.
He's like way older than you too. It's so funny.
I turn to Cat over and I'm like, okay, fuck you. I'm gonna do my own thing.
It's like Mushu and Mulan. Play nice with the kids, like stuffed evil rides. Like play nice with the kids.
Speaking about that, Velrus.
Oh god.
So
Bye,
all
Belroz.
of you can follow with Killer and this this psionic acolyte into the market square, where then they would branch off and go north to the mind, to the pyramid of mind. So that's why I put you, Killer, as you're gonna end up there.
Yep.
You guys would stay here. As you guys enter Velrus, 3 people would stick out like a sore thumb to you. 3 sun guards. Somewhat in disguise, but you can notice some symbolage on them that's like, oh, they're fucking sun guards. That are walking, they walk, as you guys approach the tavern, they walk out of the tavern and go to leave during the market square, kind of being a little stealthy and everything, but you notice them plain as day.
Oh, I'm tailing.
Okay, so you're gonna walk off.
Probably poorly. Let's
Oh.
be real. I'm not
And
good
then-
at this. But I'm going to tail him.
As you get there, Katamaru, like you kind of get to the tavern, we'll, actually, yeah, we'll just split you off now. I don't want to make you wait in the tavern. Just fucking split off. But, like, I'll say, like, you sit down in the tavern, you, like, order a drink or two, and you kind of get the lay of the land. As you do, you're like, okay, Velrus left me, Killer left me. I'll go check out the market square. And the market square is big. You can kind of walk around. It's like a bazaar sort of market square. You kind of walk around for a little bit, and then a little kid walks up to you and holds out a pouch and hands it to you, like offering it to you.
Hey man, when you get handed
It's
a
demon.
pouch in a bazaar, you gotta take it.
So you take, it's a very small pouch. Like in the kid's hand, it looked a little bit bigger than it was, but when you grab it, it's very small. You kind of open it up, and it is a small, kind of, I would say, like a third the size of your palm, of paper that kind of like folds out, and then inside is probably a gram or 2 of some purplish powder.
Thanks, kid.
Boys, I know how to do this. I pull out a set of keys. No,
Katamaru just quickly casts Grow Nail. And is like,
God, I'm so fucking ready. A set of power. I don't. Can I identify this thing, or like, what the fuck is there any?
like the
magic
kid will
behind
just
this?
be looking up at you while you're kind of
Oh.
holding it.
Oh, sick! I thought okay.
No,
I
like,
assumed
he's, like,
this was
looking-
a straight Indiana
No, no.
situation. He just ran off by now.
No,
Oh,
he's, like,
okay.
looking at you.
Yeah. Purple powder, sweet, got it. And
He like
Time for you,
says some
kid.
stuff in a different language from you,
Cool,
and then he realizes after a second, he like then is like, knows.
I knew how to do this. No I'm kidding.
Grodale was real. No.
Oh, this shit is gonna hurt. All right, I'll fucking.
You sure?
I am inhaling it, I guess. I'm not like straight key bumping it, but I will put it close to my nose and inhale.
Yeah, you like put it
fumes, I
close,
guess
and
is-
you're like, and you kind of like, and it as you do it, the powder almost magically like aerosolizes and goes fully through your system. Go ahead and roll me fortitude save. Let's see how fucked you get on Parisian Mist, because this is...
I wanted psionic drugs.
Oh, you're gonna get fucked. Okay. We'll come back to Katamaru.
Yay!
So
Oh,
at
no.
this point, you black out.
Hell yeah!
You we'll come back to you. So Velrus, you tail as all this is happening. You're tailing the sun guards and everything. They pass down an alleyway really quickly. Like they turn down an alleyway a lot quicker than before.
We keep following them.
You walk up to the corner, turn the thing, and one of the sun guards grabs you by the shoulder, pulls you in, and puts you between all three of them. One has fire in his hand. The other one has a dagger out, pressed to your rib, like right at the kill spot. And then the final one goes, "Why are you following us?"
Well, I always take an interest in fellow followers of the Sun God.
He does some like magic real quick. "You have the mark of him. Lay down." And they put their like weapons down and everything. And he goes, "Sorry. As Embers, you'll know we have to keep low profile." And so, to explain to you, because you would know, Embers are the code name for spies for the Sun God. They're like embers. They're small. They're hidden.
Damn, good. That's, yeah.
You look
I'm pretty good with
oddly
symbolism.
Yeah. You look oddly suspicious for embers.
Yes, well, some of us can distinguish better than others. So, what brings a fellow Sun City member into a place like this?
Well, I've been away from the homeland for a long time. I've been become a mercenary since then.
Were you on mission for him?
Sort of.
Where have you been, if you don't mind us asking?
Well, I just came from Kian, actually.
One of them's
Have
like,
you
oh, like you hear him like, oh, like when you say Kian. What news?
Have you heard the news yet?
What news do you bring?
Well, to put it simply, there is no more Kian.
Fuck yes! The plan's working.
Was there some sort of other plan?
Oh, yes. Being in Kian, you must have been placed there deep undercover. Long time ago. Yes, us Embers have been sent out. Our god has made a deal with very powerful individuals. They said that they could destroy the city he hated, and in return, we would help their minions prepare the world.
Was it? Okay. glad that cleared up.
So that's why he was looking through your eyes. He was making sure the task got done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I see. So that really was part of his plan.
Yes. And it looks like the first act is done, which means we must continue on ours. If you'd like to join us, we could use more ranks. The Lord of Forge could use men like you.
Well, I've completed my mission already, so I'm more than willing to help out here with yours, if you can enlighten me.
We'll lead you to our base. And they're gonna lead you deep into the Feet District.
Exactly where I wanted to go.
Let's cut. Killer's gonna go through a lot. We'll do Katamaru for a little bit, and then we'll do massive Killer at the end. Actually, no, fuck it. We'll do Killer first.
Oh, okay. I wanted to go to Raven.
Yeah, we have to say the best for last.
No, we'll have to. I'll have to end with Katamaru because it'll be a cool revelation at the end.
Fair.
Okay, so Killer. He, this acolyte, you can feel free to ask him some questions on the way if you want to. And he'll say, like, if you would like to ask any questions, I will answer what I can.
They'd be basic, like, what are you testing in my mind? Why does she want to see me? You know,
The tests consist of 3. We will test your mind, your body, and your soul. We will test the limits, the extent of them, your powers, your psionics, everything. We will see how powerful your psionics are, and based upon that, you will, if powerful enough, be granted to meet with the Psy Queen and see how she can use you for her greater visage. Or, if your powers are a little bit more on the weaker side, you will be given to one of the training. And as he says this, you guys approach up here, this big area. He goes, this is the Temple of Psionics. And you see, this is where people like him, that kind of seem like more rogues, kind of like soul knives, you can basically think, like people who use psionics in a stealthy manner, kind of like jumping around training, like you can see them kind of like phasing out of existence and teleporting, like your ability that you can do. This is where our Temple of Psionics, where most of the people like me, a psionic acolyte, train. We train in the ways of disillusion and distraction. We are the spies of Her Majesty, the Psy Queen. We are her ears and eyes across the world. We are everywhere. And then he will bring you... Where is it? Let's activate this.
Whoa, Jesus.
So this is coming up to the Pyramid of Mind. Like, that's what I mean. Like, the pyramid's fucking huge. And I want you to get a look at that real quick. And then he'll have you enter in, so they have an entrance carved out into the pyramid. You'll go in. A few other acolytes of like him will come in and kind of flank you on all sides. Not in a like aggressive manner, but just they're with you. And they're part of the ritual. Like, he'll be like, this is fine, this is part of the ritual. They will lead you passages for a long while, like probably about 30 minutes down. And you're in these caves that just go deeper and deeper, with only purple torches lighting the entire way. Finally, you get to this. And I think I will turn
Infinite darkness.
off. I'm going to turn off token vision so y'all can all see it.
Hello.
Yeah, I think that'll just be easier.
That's cool.
Oops. You'll be brought here.
It's an air shaft.
So you're going to be brought here, and they're going to tell you to stand in the middle. And then acolytes. The acolytes are going to go on either side of you.
This is weird.
One is going to go there. The one who was helping you is going to be this guy right here.
Okay.
So he'll explain to you, you're going to go stand in the middle, where the 4 acolytes that have flanked you will go on each of the 4 cardinal directions from you, and they will begin channeling psionics to keep you in this area. This is for your own safety and for ours. At that point, we will ask you to sit on the floor and quiet your mind as best you can. Our leader, and he'll point to the guy over here at the north section, will try to probe your mind. We are testing for your instincts, not for your active abilities. So clear your mind and try not to fight unless it is instinctive. This will allow for the best results.
Very well.
So all 4 of them go in. They kind of like and bring up this purple shield that connects with these 4 pillars that glow with purple energy. As they do that, this guy up here is going to, he's going to sit down, and then the guy that's been talking to you says, "Ready your mind." And so you sit down and you kind of quiet your mind.
Yep.
And 10 minutes go by and you feel nothing. And you kind of open your, not that you opening your eyes, but you have your bird with you. And as you're kind of closing your eyes and cutting off your connection with him, you probably kind of open the connection again to be like, what's going on out there? And your bird can see all 4 of the guys here are confused as fuck. And then the guy up here looks like he is straining. He is bleeding from his nose profusely. His ear begins bleeding. He is straining really hard. The guy right here looks confused as all fuck. What the fuck is going on? And eventually, after a little bit, he goes, "Halt!" And they open up the shield, and you see the guy right here that was doing the thing collapse. Not dead, but out of sheer exhaustion, just collapses. This guy runs up to him and begins administering aid. This guy runs backwards, opens it up for you, and then he'll kind of call you forward and go, "You were not actively assaulting anyone, correct?"
I didn't have an intention to harm anybody.
Well, good. It seems like you have passed our tests with flying colors. We will continue to the next one.
Okay.
We need a few more guys.
Guys, I did it.
Congratulations.
The government says I'm qualified.
The government. So, he's
I'm a real
then
warrior
going
now.
to have you head, and he's going to say, he'll talk to you as you're going, and I'm just going to bring you to the pyramid next, but it'll be a while before you get there.
Yeah,
And as you're walking, he is completely silent, and if you try to say anything, he'll just kind of shush you when you're in the pyramid, getting out, and then once you're out of it, he goes, "I'm sorry, it is a sacred place. We're supposed to be quiet. Many do not know what goes on inside the pyramids here, but there's a lot. We must quiet ourselves in order to allow the psionics doing their work inside there to process. Your next task will be to go to the Pyramid of Body, where you will be tested in your physical body and through your capacity to ward off psionic assaults to your body. This will be a tougher challenge than the last."
Was I supposed to feel nothing in the last one?
You say that, and he full stops. And he goes, "What do you mean by that?"
But you guys just didn't do anything. They put up their shields, he sat there, and then he bled.
Well, in the last trial, we asked you to do nothing. And it seems like that is what you have done, which is good. This trial, we will ask you to actively defend your mind and your body from the psionic assaults. We are going to stress how long you can handle being assaulted for. As you get over here, he'll go, "This is, to the left, this is the Temple of the Psyblade. This is where our psionic warriors, which from my understanding is what you seem to have accustomed your form to. So you are more along the lines of a psionic warrior. This is where you would train in this temple. To the south, and he'll show you kind of over here, that is the Fortress of the Black Hand. This is the order of Psy warriors that you see around the around this place. The ones that are wearing the shield with the black hand. And he'll bring you to there. We'll get to your body next time. I'm going to cut to Katamaru, and then we'll end. So, Katamaru, while you were high off your fucking mind, you went and did a bunch of shit. You don't remember it. I'm just going to put you there, because I think that's probably the best spot. And then we're going to cut to...
So I don't get to...
I was expecting him to be in the middle of the slave district, not in the middle of the fucking lake.
Oh, no, don't worry.
Okay.
So, you awaken from your hazy high state.
Yeah.
And you kind of come out of it like it's a clean come out. Like, you're not like, oh, fuck, I'm fucked up. Like, you are now cognizant. You're like, oh, shit, that kind of fucked me up. And you can kind of gather, like, your character can understand it, you were high on drugs. Like, that was what it was. Like, it was full drugs.
Yep.
You are on the opposite side of a Sarek's Folly. So the lake is, there's a side towards the city and there's an opposite side. You're on the opposite side and you are looking at the skeleton that is standing in there. You are kneeled down on the ground, shoes off, placed next to you, and you're clutching your necklace and pointing it out into the lake. And as you do this, you kind of are like, what am I doing? You feel the pull from the necklace into the lake. Like it beckons you into the lake.
Oh shit, water breathing. Well, the fucking crazy 8-foot thing walking the flames told me to follow the necklace, so I'll follow the necklace.
So you
I'll
step
jump
up
in.
and you go to take a step forward to go in there. The skeleton's hand that is currently in there turns up
I hate
and
that.
lands exactly like this. Like, it's massive. This is a giant's hand, but it lands directly like kind of like this kind of motion, like sitting like that, but with the fingertips right at your feet.
Alright, I mean, Katamaru was gonna laugh. He fully believes he's still on drugs. He does not believe that any of it has changed or anything, so he's gonna step on the hand, but he is fully convinced he is on
So you
drugs
walk
currently.
up it like a bridge and follow it down, and as you get to kind of like where the elbow is, that is where the water is. As you get close to the water, all of a sudden it goes and there is a cylindrical like hole that just the water doesn't exist. Like, it's like it pushes the water away, and it's a tunnel deep in under the lake.
I want to know how to do that, dude.
Bet you
Oh,
do.
that's fucking sick. Yeah.
So you
Alright,
follow
I don't-
that.
how- Yeah.
And eventually, let's go ahead and activate this. And I'm gonna put Katamaru right there. So you eventually walk through
Oh, Lord.
at the end, and you walk into a room. As you walk into the room, the door goes and slams behind you, and you can hear the as the water flows back into that tunnel you took all the way down. So there is almost no way of getting out of this at this point. Rain is it's less intense than this looks. It's like little kind of spittering rain, like just like, and the it's not because like water is dripping from the ceiling. It's actual like rain. Like, you can feel it, you can smell in the air. You know storms, you know this type of stuff. This is the entire room is raining for some reason underground. There's a bunch of sarcophagi, but there's a massive one in front of you that is inside a pool of water.
Yeah. I mean, that one looks important, so...
You can go ahead and move your character around.
Okay. Definitely gonna strut my way there. Do any of the sarcophagi have anything cool?
Each
they
of them
just-
have a black handprint on them.
Oh, I don't know if I wanna
And
do
they
that.
each have ancient text on them that you cannot read. Like, you just, there's
Okay.
no deciphering.
Alright. Alright. Go to the big one then. I don't know if I want to fuck with the black-handed ancient writing ones.
You
So
should touch it.
up here, there
I
is
don't know about
the
that, dude.
sarcophagus. Looks like as you've approached it, it's gotten bigger and bigger coming out of the water. Almost like as you approached it, it got bigger. When you
Oh,
stopped,
that's weird.
it stopped moving, and then when you finally approached it, it's fully lifted itself out of the water. But there is a pool of water around it. The pool looks like it's very shallow. It doesn't look super deep, but the sarcophagus rose out of it. So
All right, he's gonna hold out the necklace. Does it do anything?
it beckons you forward.
Okay. All right. Just walking in the water.
So you take one step on the water, like kind of test it, and it is a shallow surface, like you're good. You almost kind of walk on top of it a little bit, like it's that like
Oh
shallow.
hell yeah!
You step 1 foot on it, step a second foot, and as soon as the second foot, you put all your weight on it, you fall directly through the surface. And you are currently underwater. We are gonna cut there and end session with that.
Cool. 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 Cool.